What up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, everybody out there in the YouTube world? It's your boy, Kings 23 Kicks, back on here with Soul Center. You know what I'm saying? By the SHPN, Sneakerhead Podcast Network. You know what I'm saying? This is where we keep it live. We keep it 1,000 wow. You know what I'm saying? Greatly appreciate everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go and get our intros in, especially with our special guests, but we're going to start. Matter of fact, I'm going to start below me. We're going to swing it on around. Go on, get it on down, man.
Oh, that's me. No, I'm messing with y'all. Mr. Running Gun here. Just checking in with y'all. See how things are popping.
All right. Then we got my special guest up in there. You know what I'm saying? My man.
Really old smelling, man. Super duper Rupa Ratchet, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me broke. Shit. What's happening, everybody?
What it do? And you know, we got our Mr. Man over here, Mr. I hate it. Got everybody hating on him because he keeps with it.
What's going on, man? It's your favorite YouTuber, Me and My Kicks. Check me out on all forms of social media at Me and My Kicks. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Let me go ahead and switch up.
Already. So, first thing first, man, we're going to get into, my man's, you know what I'm saying, the biggest shoe in the game. He will be running a little late, so he will be jumping in with us in a few ticks. So don't worry about that. But my man, Ratchet, man, first of all, man, I want to say I greatly appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? When I reached out to you, I didn't know if you was going to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? I do that a lot. You know, I reach out to people, see if they're going to jump on the show. You know, I ain't no big mainstream or anything like that. But, hey, I definitely appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? You one of the realest I didn't see. You know, definitely. Matter of fact, I remember, well, I actually didn't meet you in Atlanta, but I found out about you in Atlanta. Yeah. So it was one of the, yeah, before that.
Oh, okay.
So it's crazy. Even at the after party, you pulled up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, everybody went over there. I'm like, who the hell is that? And I was talking to AJ, and AJ was like, man, that's Super Rupa. So I'm sitting here like, okay, who the hell is Super Rupa? And that I found out who he was. I subscribed to your channel and all that. Been, you know what I'm saying, been watching your flow and everything. I'm like, okay. So he the one that lets everybody know what it is. Watch for the book. I'm like, oh. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So he's the man, you're the man with the plan. So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? How did you get off into that?
So basically, like, I've been doing it even before the websites was around. I'm talking like 98, 97, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, high school, still like hitting the local hobby shops and flea markets, getting the Air Maxes and the Air Force Ones and shit. Then I seen they start going online, take a PayPal. So I went and started ordering online. Then the people started hitting me up, hey, do a video, we give you free polo. Do a video, we give you free pair of shoes. Do a video, we start paying. And just escalated. I'm like, shit, I'm rocking with it till the wheels fall out.
Already. Shoot, that's what you're supposed to do. Shoot, if they pay, you gotta play. Yeah, already. So I know we were talking back in the background, man, you know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I did notice that you do was your cushion kicks, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if anybody else know, but I mean, you let everybody know what happened with your cushion kicks. For me personally, I was liking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke, I don't judge. But it was just one of those things. I was just looking at it. It interests me. You know what I'm saying? The way you was. It was like you was in your own element. So what happened with that?
Basically, shit. YouTube hated on me. Like cutting it, shorten it up. YouTube hated on me. They was like, shit. Like we gonna restrict it at first. They were restricting the shit. Like 18 and over or whatnot. Then they put little warnings on it. And they was cool with it. But then they started clapping them, and it's like, whenever I upload one, they're clapping. They'll be like, okay, well, we gotta do it on a review. And they're like, it's not made for kids. And all that. So I just stopped. Fuck with all the house, I was like, fuck it, I ain't gonna even do it no more. Yeah, like when they start hitting the little strikes and stuff, that's when you start like, hold up now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Man, my town little coaches, y'all trying to shoot.
Yeah, I just found out about the copyright strike stuff, man. And like I say, you know, I just recently got monetized probably like a month ago. So I just found out about that copyright strike, and I ain't trying to go down that road. I
don't get paid shit. Like my videos anyway normally get restricted. Like I don't like get money out of my language. But like they was like trying to strike my channel up. Like they was hitting me with the hole, like hitting me up the hole and stuff. I'm like, hold on, what's going on?
Oh man, so they were trying to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good. Not at all.
I had to watch for the hood.
You had to watch for the hood. First off, man, I want to send a special shout out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Chadwick Boseman. You know that man just passed away yesterday. That's crazy. And for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, it hit different because, you know, my dad passed away of the same type of cancer. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, finding that out, and that's crazy how this man just stood. I guess you can say stood and went through all of this, and we never even knew it. You know what I'm saying? For the past, what, I think 4 years, they said. And I was like, that's crazy, man. That man had to be strong as crap. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. I had to watch Black Panther last night. I had to pull it up on Disney Plus, and I just watched it, and I was like, man, this is tripping. But
the Spike Lee movie here made. Like I watched that again. What, the Five Bloods? What up?
The Five Bloods, yeah.
Five Bloods. Yeah, I watched it. I'll be able to watch that one next because I watched it when it came out. Spike Lee movie. That is a good movie, man. If y'all have not seen Five Bloods, y'all need to watch that movie, man. It's for y'all. I know y'all probably, a lot of people probably thinking that's like on some gang stuff. It's not on no gang stuff, man. That is a, you know, Spike Lee be on some real have your mind thinking type stuff. So y'all need to definitely go check that out, man, because that is a very, very good movie. No cap.
Speaking of which, I think Delroy Lindo slept on after too. Like that's slept on.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He's definitely, you know, a great actor, and his first in 2007, I think that's when he made his first movie, and it's this movie called The Express, and they shot it at my high school, because our high school has a football field, and it was like a football movie, so they did all the filming during our football field. So a couple of guys I went to high school with, they was like extras in the film, so they was able to meet them and stuff, and you know, so it kind of hit close to home. And the fact that he passed away due to cancer is crazy, man.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. You never know what somebody's going through, man. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Prostate cancer is real. Is something serious. It's real. I watched my dad go through it, and you know, just to hold that. I mean, just to hold that secret, for a couple of weeks, let alone 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the stuff that he was doing, still acting, still doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I remember a while back I seen him. I was like, man, he can kind of smile. But, you know, I didn't really think too much of it because, you know, he an actor. Because, you know, I've seen Will Smith smile big, medium size. You see other actors do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Because you think it's for a movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So I really just didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's something that he has in the works, a movie in the works. Had no idea that's what he was going through the whole time. So definitely crazy. What else we got? Rupa, who you got in the NBA, man? NBA is starting back today. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, for standing up and saying, you know what, I'm done for at least for now. We already know why. It's just crazy that the stuff that's going on out here in the world, man. It's been tough, but now things are on the forefront to where the world is actually under the microscope, you know, seeing everything that's going on with us, you know, especially being a black man. But what do you think about that NBA starting back? Who's your team? Who are you looking for?
I mean, I'll go for the Pelicans, but I mean, like, I ain't watched basketball in about 3-4 years, but I don't even know who the players is no more. Like, I don't really care. I just root for the whole team.
The Pelicans are gone. They done. They got out of there like last week. So they definitely not gonna be there. They weren't. Well, they weren't. I don't think they was gonna make it anyway. So I think they were just playing just to be playing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, hey, big shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to my man Coffee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Eddie Kane. Shout out to my man The Wise Soul. You know what I'm saying? He putting up. Y'all already know, man. If y'all want to put up in the chat, y'all know. Matter of fact, I forgot my bag. I apologize. I didn't put the link off in the chat. Y'all know how I am. Anybody can pull up. That's how we do it over here, Rupa. I don't care. We keep it a 1,000 on this channel. As long as everybody respecting everybody, we good over here. That's what I roll. So the link is in the chat line. If y'all want to pull up, you can pull up. My man, Mr. Running Gun. Oh, here come my man, Bo. Let's go and get it. My man, Mr. Running Gun. Shouts out to you. Congratulations. My man got his first little damn, what do you call it? Sponsor. There we go. He got his first little sponsor. He it's some type of energy drink. I let him speak on it. You bring that up, right? So
yeah, he got sponsored by Cialis.
By Cialis? Well, big job you saying Blue Chew, sponsored by Blue Chew.
Hey, I sponsor Blue Chew. I don't care if they hit me up and they want to do it, I do it. And it's great because I get emails for certain sponsors and I'll be like, it be some stuff that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'll get stuff like that. It don't be
I'm
like, on my radar. I'll be like,
I don't think it's gonna vibe with my channel.
I didn't really see what the drink was. Go ahead, run it again. Throw that up again.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me give him the
screen. Yeah,
real quick. What you got?
Yeah. So actually, I was trying to get a sponsor with Rockstar, and then this one hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Rockstar fan, but I gotta say, I've Red Bull doesn't do anything for me. I've tried Nas, that really don't do nothing for me. Full Throttle, you know what I'm saying? I've been through quite a few of them. Back in the day, I drank Monster, but when I come down off of that, man, I felt like I was on some kind of drugs or something, bro. I mean, I had the shakes, the shits, you know what I'm saying? And that was not good. Finally, I got a hold of Rockstar. Rockstar was kind of good, but this one reached out to me, and I kind of ignored it at first, and then on the 24th, they sent me an email and said, "Hey, welcome to the ambassador program. You're now affiliate, and we want to sponsor you." And this one's called Raz, right there.
Okay.
Rep Sports, REPP Sports.com. You can check them out. You can try it for yourself at GNC, or if you got the food shopping in your area, try them out like that. And if you want to order some, they got some merch. I got some merch coming. And they got some workout drinks and powders and stuff like that as well, supplements. Use my code, Mr. Run and Gun, when you order online. Get 15% off, man, and you help out your boy. You know what I'm saying? I greatly appreciate it. But this is right here for gamers. I gotta say, man, I did a 7-hour stream last night, bro. This is the same can. There's still this much in here, and I did a 7-hour stream. I had no crash. You know what I'm saying? So they call it refresh, focus, recovery, energy, stamina, hydration, all that jazz, man. You know what I'm saying? Zero sugar, and it stands up to its name. And I didn't have no weird aftertaste, no hard carbonation, and it's a lot better than Rockstar. So I'm done with Rockstar. These guys have sponsored me right here. This one's a limited edition Voodoo.
I see it say zero sugar.
Zero sugar.
Is all of them zero sugar, or is just that like is that like the zero sugar type?
No, the energy drinks, all of them are zero sugar.
Okay.
I will say this: you talking about you did a 7-hour stream last night? You ain't been asleep. Don't your ass fall asleep on here?
Hey,
Well,
look,
I've been asleep.
he think he's slick.
I'm
That's
a
a
big
chaser.
fan.
Like some X pill in a can. I'm like, man, look,
Nah. He think he's slick. That's a chaser.
That's what it is.
That's why he still got the same can. He was just using a little bit of that with some vodka in there. That's a chase.
Hey, I'm a vodka man. You know what I'm saying?
That's the chase. I'm saying.
What?
Is that what you got right now?
No, she got mad at me last weekend.
Yeah, you don't need nothing else to drink.
Yeah, you was hella drunk.
She told me to wine, like a cup of wine or something. She said it's heart healthy. So
thanks, GQ. I appreciate you.
Hey, yeah, big shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay in there with y'all guys, but hey, Bo, what's going on with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Go and do your intro. You ain't been up here. You're pulling up.
What's going on? This Bo Kicks, the biggest shoe in the game. Size 16 is extremely hard to cop. I was looking forward to this episode, man. I never had a chance to chop it up with Super Dupa. I've been over to your channel a few times, man, and watch what you cover and everything. And yeah, I find it real interesting. I seen also a video with Trollmageddon. And he bring up a lot of good points, man. With the game being so oversaturated with resellers, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's oversaturated to a degree, and it just make it harder for everybody to get their hands on, good pairs. And if the UA game is getting to the point where it's pretty much the same thing, what's keeping people from going down that avenue? So, man, I'm happy that you on today, and I'm glad King's 23 reached out to you. As soon as he said it, I was juiced. I was like, man, cool. You know what I mean?
I told him, I said, I appreciate y'all bringing me over this big kid.
Yeah.
Let me say out. Let me say out. Hey, look, I don't promote them, John. Like, hey, I just say it's options out here. Like, I don't be like, hey, y'all get these.
Right.
Like, I ain't trying to make nobody. I'm just saying, hey, it's options out here. And this is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. That's the same thing that Troll basically did. He was basically like, look, he was like, I tried to get him retail. He said that's the first thing you do. You try to get a retail, but he's like, and I feel him 100% on this because I definitely tried for them Japan Tokyos to get them retail. You know what I mean? Like 3 different times. Me and my kids tried for me. My lady tried for me, and I tried. Man, it took that fat ass L. Then went over there and dropped a 500 stack just to grab them. And it's like, damn. If a UA is basically the same damn pair, man, am I getting played?
Unfortunately, they don't come in your size. So
you ain't got no time.
The highest they go is like 12, maybe 13, but highest they go is like 12.
I've seen that before, and I've been suspect of that. But y'all ever pay attention? I did a video on this.
They do have a low part, y'all, that they go like size 18, like. Good.
Right.
You can get up size 14, but only on certain pairs. So like size 18 shit, you can look them. That's some old school shit. When you look at it, you know, like, oh man, that's for $40, $50. I'm like, man, that's like as fuck. Like, you know how tough. Like, you ain't no guessing. You know.
Like no quality to the thing or nothing. Yeah. Like it ain't even.
Be the wrong
because they got different. Because I mean, like one of my guys, Chance Jolivet, who did Bobby Sneaker World intro, who did my intro. He be dabbling, in UAs and stuff like that. Cause like people used to hit him up and be like, hey bro, we'll give you a free pair of shoes. Just promote it on your channel. And that's what he would do. And that's how I got introduced to his channel. And that kind of like made me interested in like the whole game and like understanding like, what it is, what's the different type of levels of the UA shoes and stuff like that.
Right.
And like they got like UA, they got AAA, AA, like a 1A shoe. Like you could tell from like a mile away, like them fake, but the UAs they look almost up there with the reals, and they all very different pricing and stuff like that. So
right,
yeah, I mean, I'm definitely was interested in it because once again, like you got to understand these types of things in order to not get hit over the head,
And the thing I was just saying, like, I'm glad that people that only post the real shoes come and watch my video too, because like, man, y'all got to know what the fuck's going on out here. You feel me? Like, bro, like,
right.
Like you.
What you say? Watch for the hook.
Words much, but like everybody.
What you say, Ratchet? Ratchet, you say watch for the hook.
Hell yeah, you gotta watch for the hook.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Pairs, you feel me? Like, bro, like certain pairs, they give to us, like, man, like you gotta put a black light out and shit. Even sometimes they go and work on it. So it's like, man,
I'm for one. For sure, I'm glad that you do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to you and respect to you because for me, you know what I'm saying, being the age that I am back in our day, we didn't have that. And when you had fakes, you knew they were fakes. You could see that crap. So
it's in the back of homeboy minivan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get back to the sneaker game now. You know what I'm saying? When I started doing YouTube, it's like you didn't know what the heck was going on. So all I'm hearing is bad is fake this and fake that. That could be fake. So it for me, it makes me leery about buying from resellers or from people that you don't know, or whatever the case may be, because them fakes out there. So when I heard about you in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, and the stuff that you did, like I really went back and watched like some of your old videos and stuff, and just watching your videos. And that's how I end up subscribing to your channel and checking it out. I was like, man, that's just crazy as hell. Like, it's crazy how. Okay, like the biggest thing that just tripped me out the most is I think it was with the Travis Scott one, how much fakes and stuff that was going on with that, and it was like it was so real. Well, I won't say so real. They were so close to the real thing that nobody really could tell the difference. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like the most fake reproduced shoe it was in history so far. And I'm like, man, that's just crazy as hell. Like that was one of the reasons why I didn't want. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't want the Travis Scott one. And I like Jordan 1s, but it was like, I don't know shit if I'm gonna be getting a fake pair or not from the retailer or whatever the case may be, because people were backdooring them all the time. I don't know. It was just crazy as hell, man. That's just I definitely appreciate what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, on your channel for sure.
Yeah, it's a few guys out there, man. GA Kicks as well. He does it too, and it's a few guys out there for real, man. Trans Troll, and then the top guys that was at it. They say Tony and Bull started out that way, so you know. Go ahead, me.
Because the key is, once again, if you get the shoe early and you get the shoe on YouTube, you're the first with the video, you get more views. So that's the name of the game, is to get the early shoe, and you'll do whatever it takes to get that early video out, and that means you'll mess with overseas to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I'll be keeping my eye on like what's coming out, like what the new people are getting as far as like overseas. Because when I see that they get it, then I start seeing like videos on YouTube, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can tell. That ain't no retail pair. You got it from across the water instantly, and you just reviewing it. Like, what's his name? The sneaker fetish. Like when I seen him at a Complex Con, and he had on those Fearless ones. Like retail stores ain't had it yet, but across the water people did. And when he wore them, I was like, oh, okay, I see what it is. That's all I can do is just.
I fuck with him too. I watch his channel too.
But see, that's the thing though, because sometimes pairs release on UA sites. You know what I'm saying, like overseas. You know what I'm saying, like SNS and DSTN and stuff like that.
No, he had his like 3 months before. It was like months.
Hey, look.
In that case, my bad.
Look, this is how I feel really about that though, because you're right. He did a biohack video like damn near 2 months ago. It felt like okay, but
really?
You know what? At the same time, I swear, bro, and it was a good ass video.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. If your UA is so good, and I heard this before, I heard UAs is sometimes like Nike or Adidas will put in an order, you know what I mean, and they'll overdo the order. They'll do like, let's say they ordered 80,000, they'll do 100,000, so it's 20,000 other pairs. If that shoe was made in that same batch, it's that shoe. It's just they didn't give the write-off. Like that's why they so fucking close.
Yeah, but that's rare. That's rare. That's a real shoe, but that's rare though. Like that's rare.
You understand what I'm saying, Reggie? Like that's right. But if a shoe is coming damn near out the same factory,
most of them,
no, it's not.
It is not at the norm. Like the norm is they mostly.
Okay, let me ask you this, Reggie. Is like let's say Nike contracts for a certain warehouse, right, overseas or whatever. Does that same warehouse will put out UAs?
Yeah, Nike has. Yeah, that is true.
So maybe that order was fulfilled. They gave Nike all their shit, and then they can start again.
I mean, that happens sometimes too. But I'm saying that's not they gonna sell them as real. Like when they using the exact same shit as Nike, they selling them as real Nike shoes. Like they Nike shoes. You're not gonna get the box or whatnot. But like they gonna tax you the same reseller price and everything. Like you gonna get like. The rest of them just straight up fakes, like just straight up UA, like they use it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes even they use the same material, they just rushing through them.
They try to get it as close as possible.
Yeah, they ain't in the same factory. Like when they made the same factory, they Nike using, like Nike contract them out. Like some of their factories make some Nike shoes, like legitimate Nike shoes, and they will make some and they'll keep some and they'll sell them to us too. But they not gonna let them get them for 150. Like them the ones they want 400. Like they be just like resell. They be mine like.
Okay.
I can get real shoes too from them, but I'm gonna get taxed. But like, man, I'm talking about like if I want some crazy samples of shit, I'm gonna get taxed. I'm gonna pay like 6,000.
But as far as like quality and everything, that shit is there. As far as the quality,
they get the real shit, but they just stole it. Like they just basically stealing the shit. Like simple as that.
So that's why they selling it at that rate, because it's the real deal. But you just get access to it.
That's not most of what people getting though. Like it's very few people getting those, and like the people that's getting those, they like collecting and they know, and they, they spending that big crazy bread for that.
Look, if Ratchet do a video right, and it's of an early pair, and it's it's a fake shoe or whatever. I don't know. Part of me still kind of look like it's a first look. It's like when you see Z Sneakerhead do a mock up of a shoe. It's better than the mock up because I feel like at the point where they produce the shoe, that's what that shoe is gonna look like. You feel me? So
the things that Z Sneakerhead and So He Don't Feet that they're doing, they're taking the style code and the color blocking
and trying to put it together
and putting it together. So
the closest look you get.
Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't always come out the way that we thought it was going to come out either. You get what I'm saying? So
has that ever happened to you, Ratchet?
Hell yeah.
Have you ever? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, I mean, it don't be big stuff, but it might be like, okay, well, damn, not getting. All right, like with the Bell Air 5s I just got, they dropped like everything I had was Gucci except for across the water. They did so early, they didn't know about the extra laces coming on them. You know what I'm saying? Little green laces coming on the side. So they, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But I mean, now sometimes it'll rarely be like, oh, well, this swoop's a different color or something like, you know what I'm saying? But it's usually like when they do shit like now, the anniversary of 11, the 25th of 11, I showed the video on those. I had like the toe box on them was wrong, you know. So like they got a whole nother version now. I'm gonna get another pair in that they did. I mean, shit. From what I just saying, it's looking like these might be it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
on point, yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't know if they're gonna come with something else. Like I didn't have the box at first. Like now they got the new box. They got the little
that box look crazy too.
And you know what? And there's somebody on IG. I'm not even gonna say who they is, but they already got them daggone 11s, and you got them in. I just said I'm not gonna say nobody's names. I would not confirm. I put it like this: I would not confirm or deny who it is.
You told me he got from StockX?
No, he has quite a few pair of them. He's selling them. So I'm like,
yeah. I mean, like it's
last year.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say last year, same thing, man. They had breads dumbass early.
I mean, the one shoe.
Well, you got to look at with that. I definitely understand the breads being early because you got to look at how many pairs.
Now, look, Ratchet. To me, that's gonna be the closest look. That's a better look than them actually the mock-ups be. I'd rather take a look at that real quick. I ain't gonna buy it, but I'd rather take a look at it. Yeah, see.
And see, that's crazy. So,
what do you think the odds them come with extra laces is?
I think they do because they already
got to, man.
Across the water.
I hope.
There.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they come with some extra. Yeah, see.
Them hoes stupid. When they do come out, I gotta get them, bro.
Yeah, like these. I'm like, man, I fuss with these the long way. Like what?
Real the long way, bro.
With these on, shit.
Yeah,
can't go wrong with those, bro. Them boys is on point. So,
and see, that's another thing. Like I said too, like this pair that I got right here, like it didn't come with no extra laces on it, but the build, the shape on it, like the toe box, all that looked good. Like the pair that they just showed me yesterday, laces up on it, the tongues kinked up on, like see these tongues, no kinks on them and nothing like that. I'm like, it's like sometimes they'll go back to try to fix some shit and they'll fuck up the shoe by them trying to fix some shit.
So by that pair right there, Reggie, how much does a pair that look that good usually go for?
I mean, you could tell like 120, 125, but they got them advertised for like 150.
Okay.
Well, one thing I don't understand is like, you know, like you'll get an early pair and like the 5 like model will be looking all lumped up or whatever, or don't look correct. Like, but they got the they know what a 5 look like. You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
Like why do they always mess up on the shaping of the shoe when it comes early? Like
a shoe that damn old. Damn old. You done did it this many times.
Yes, it's like they try to get you. It's like they just try and do something new and mess up.
If I knew the answer to that, or if I knew how to just get them to get it right and keep it right, bro, I'd be a million. Like, I'd have no idea. Like I've over the years, I'm talking about, bro, like. Even though I've told them so certain shoes, like, bro, why don't y'all make these again? These bitches look boom. Like, why in the fuck are y'all not? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, come on. Just don't, we need enough demand. I'm like, bro, I can get 100 and 200 pairs going just so, you know what I'm saying? Like, make them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Right.
Man. That's crazy.
Hey, speaking of early reviews, my brother, man, he ain't taking no losses lately, man.
He been on it.
I took 2 losses this morning.
I took
hold on. I stand corrected because I was only trying to grab the unions for a flip. Anybody grab the unions? Y'all comment in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If anybody,
You know
went to
what?
the
I
unions,
went to go look, and I
I was
seen
only,
they was only up till 14.
yeah.
They didn't even do me, so I gotta wait till if the sneakers app try to drop them. I think on sneakers app it'll at least go up to a 15 for me.
I was
I'll
trying to get
try
them
that.
for the flip.
I'll
I'm
try
not even
that
going
day.
cap.
But you know
Yeah,
what really this week coming up, man, it's so much fire, bro.
yeah. This month period is
They
special.
look, they pushed my Yeezy to the second. I think the second they were supposed to drop today. They pushed it to the second, so I'm gonna try to get it that day. Hopefully, I hit on that pair. Then they got I think on the same day they got another question Harden. Then
Yep.
on the 4th they got them biohacks.
Yeah,
On the
I
5th,
gotta have them.
they got them sevens.
I'm pulling out stops to go get them. The
Right, you got
biohack.
them sevens yet with the dragon on them?
Not
Nah, I
yet.
don't got them yet.
Them motherfuckers fire.
Oh,
Then after that, the week after that is the Oregon 5.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
think
what I
that'll be
mean?
hard to get. I
Yeah,
think
I
the
don't think
Oregon
so
5
either.
is gonna be like the
Nah,
Michigan.
because it's 225. Because it's
Yeah,
225. So
it may sell out, but I think it's gonna move real slow.
I think it'll do like what the Michigans did.
Yeah, I
Not like
think
the
it's gonna
grapes though, because the grapes was 190.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
flew. So
That
the grapes flew.
when they go up to 225, 250, stuff
Yeah.
tends to sit a little
Yeah.
bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's true.
DQ said he passed up on them unions. I get you.
I
only
wanted
want
the
it for
pink
the flip,
ones.
bro.
I wanted
I
the pink ones. I could skip on a dark pair, but I wanted the pink ones to rock.
I ain't care
Because
what
Hey,
I would have. They both
don't get
gonna
me
get
wrong.
sold.
If I'd have grabbed them, it would have been a toss up because I actually tried to grab both. I put both in the cart, but it wouldn't let me get both. There's only one at a time. So I'm on my laptop and my computer trying to, work my jelly. You know what I'm saying? So if I'd have got both, I definitely would have rocked one of them, but the other one was
Look,
definitely
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think in the photos is one thing, but I think if you would have got that pair in hand, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think the suede on it is probably gonna be hella butter soft. You know what I mean? Once you cut the tongue up and pop that tongue out,
See,
I
I
think it'll
can't.
be fire. And if they got a lace
I
swap,
didn't know that part. I thought it was like when I first saw it was an ugly ass shoe. Like, why in the
That's
fuck they
what
gonna put the tongue
Ratchet.
out?
I
yeah,
said the
photo
same
like that.
thing, bro.
Nah,
They
I
still
said the
facts.
same
ugly,
thing.
but they look better ugly because they got a tongue now. But I mean, I was like, what the hell?
Facts. But
Yeah.
the right fit, a lace swap on that thing, and the tongues popped out. Let me have them. Let me have them.
I feel like they should have had the tongue out. I understand it's a
They should
collab
have from the gate, but you know what?
because I
They've
can't.
been saying that on Jordan 4s forever, but just nobody
I'm
do it.
not finna put no razor or nothing to my shoe. That's just I can't do it.
Yeah.
That's just it's just me. Black
What you
ass
mean?
Evans said he was on the L train too.
Hold up, you say telling people to cut the tongue off?
No,
Nah,
so
it's
what happened?
they stitched it down.
Yeah,
You
as
know
the force
how the
moved up,
forest always been where you can flip them, but don't
Oh,
nobody.
so you gotta
I
like
think
cut the thread off
they
and
ain't.
put it
yeah, you gotta cut the thread on and they pop back up.
Oh,
Yeah, so for me, I just can't see myself doing it.
I do it.
And I understand the way it looked. I understand that's the way it came. But me personally, you taking a razor and just cutting your shoe or releasing it or cutting stuff away from shoes. I just got a problem with putting a razor or knife to shoes.
Yeah,
now see, that's another reason why I go across the water. Like, I'm gonna get a pair across that water and I'm gonna stun them ugly motherfuckers.
and I understand that, rightfully so. I definitely get it because if you paying retail pairs, you paying resale. Who the hell gonna be putting knives and razors and shit to the shoe? I'm just saying.
Hey, the game definitely done changed though when it comes to acceptance of fakes. It's like I think because resale is so much bigger, it's more of a stain on having a fake. You know, if resale wouldn't have got as big as it got, I don't think people would be looking down on fakes like they would because I remember niggas going to prom with Burberry 11s on, nigga. You know what I mean?
But you know what?
And nobody tripping like, damn, that's a clean ass custom, but it, fakes, nigga.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Right.
this about the fake game, and this is just my opinion. Nobody else's. I have a problem with if you rocking fakes, if that's what you do, that's your business. That's 100% your business. I'm not finna judge you. But when you take that and you put it to to the sneaker game and to the sneakerheads, and you see them and try to pass it off as real, that's where I have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it and pull it off, that's your business. But
you can have a fake.
Yeah, I'm
don't
saying
be fake.
Yeah, don't
be fake about it. That's exactly what it is. If you rocking fakes, don't be fake about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
We'll see.
That's why I hate too. Cause motherfuckers, man, you telling too much. You showing. I'm like, man, shit, you ain't trying to. You ain't trying to bust nobody's head. You wouldn't have no problem with me. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, see, the only scenario in which you have to show that is real or show off that is real is if you're trying to sell it. Because like, see, in your scenario, you're like, if you're trying to play it off as real, like, what other scenario in which you would need to play it off as it was real unless you were trying to sell it to someone? Now, that's dishonest in my opinion. But like, if you got a UA pair and you rocking them like how you do any other pair, you know, as long as you're not in my face like, hey, look at these new Louis Vuitton, blah blah blah, like that. I don't give a fuck about what your shoes you got on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, just rock your shoes and keep it moving. But if you're trying to sell them, now we in a whole nother like dishonest, moral
absolutely,
game. You know,
absolutely.
Well, now I come up with questions too, like for sneaker battles, like you feel me, like. And the sneaker battle, I got a cheat code. Then you know if that's the case, I can call it a P. Travis Scott. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
you know what? That is a good thing that you brought up, Ratchet, because even when I did my sneaker battle this last season, I kept hearing about certain people having fakes and this and that.
I'm gonna put it out there. They've been screaming Payne had a fake collection for the longest time. I don't know if that nigga collection is real or fake. That's up to him to show.
I don't know if his collection is real or fake. I never heard of Payne until the damn sneaker battle. You get what I'm saying?
I heard of Payne from way back.
But you gotta understand. You guys had already been knowing about the sneaker battle stuff.
You're right.
And you remember, I didn't find out about the sneaker battle until last season when I ended up getting in it when Chaotic kind of threw me in it. Shout out to my man Chaotic Kicks. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you're gonna battle with fakes, I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion,
like you gotta be known. That's how
you know what I'm saying?
Like when I battle on launch, I'm like I always do my real shoes. I was like everybody know that okay, I'm doing real shoes. Like I'm battling with Across the Walls, everybody know that okay, I'm battling with Across the Walls, but I'm battling somebody else that got Across the Walls too. You feel me?
Yeah, if you make that disclosure, then I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? I can understand it. But if you're known for doing fakes, and this is the word that's going around, I don't care. It ain't me. But if you sit up here doing that, I don't think it's right for you to be in a damn sneaker battle because how do we know if that's a real deal or not? You get what I'm saying? So
look. Morally, it's wrong. Morally, it's wrong because you know goddamn well what you got. But if that motherfucking shoe was good enough to pass, and then nobody say, "Wait a minute,"
I mean,
you know what I mean?
But it goes back to what I'm saying. It goes back to what I'm saying. How do you know if it's something told or across the water? You get what I'm saying? So
that's where it all comes to morals. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Once again, like if you got a fake shoe, you know, you talking about like I don't want you to pass it off as it's real. Like there's no really way you could tell unless. Or there's no really way you should care unless I'm trying to sell you said shoe, or if we were in a battle and the rules were only authentic kicks and you tried to pass it off in the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I had the people that be like, you know, like they'll be like, hey, that's Travis Scott 6. Take the shoe off. Let me inspect it. Like, take my shoe off. Get your go fast out of here. You know, like I'm trying to enjoy an event. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like. People just take it way too far when
hold on. They pull up at the sneaker cart and tell you to take your goddamn shoe off.
Well, no. I'm saying like you know, like especially back in the day, like when you try and stunt, and like people be all up on you. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh, let me see you take the shoe off. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, but they be really going hard in that. Now nobody don't really care. But you know, back in the day,
I'm gonna tell you this: it couldn't be me because whether it's the fact that you walk up and be talking about take my shoes off, first of all, I didn't went into a whole nother mode. I feel like so at this point, forget if it's fake or not. Now I feel like you trying to put me like, no, I'm gonna let you know what it is.
And plus, like we all grown, but you know, on the yard, you know, like you kids, they'll be like, hey, take your shoe off, man. Let me see them. And you know,
that's true.
As a kid, you're impressionable. Here you go, and niggas be all in your shit. Hey, these fake, you know. Like, so you know.
But see, that's the thing. Like back in our days, man, I'm 44. So back in our days, you knew a fake shoe when you seen it. Like them sevens that came out there was clear, or these funny
Some
looking ass,
lime green
like
Jordan 11s.
some lime. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's some that you knew that wasn't out at the time. You're like man, you suspect, bro. You didn't got them things from the flea market or something. Like, come on, bro. It's different.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? For that same reason, that's kind of what made it okay, because it wasn't like it wasn't always a bite on an OG colorway. It was always something a little bit different.
Yes.
Or the babes, or it would be the babes. You know what I mean? Like, you know, go ahead and get you a pair of, fake ass babes, but it was something different. It was just something a little bit different to where it was okay that it was like that. You know what I mean? Because I never. If my niggas showed up and they had a pair on, I never roasted their ass for having a fake pair. It was just kind of like, okay, how it went with his outfit or whatever. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, that's clean. You put that together. You know what I mean? So it's just different now.
Air Force Ones that if I find them bitches to get to this day, I get them again.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a different. It's a different day. It's a different day now.
Yeah, when I was coming up in high school, like everybody walked ones and nobody really rocked J's. And like J's used to sit, and like J's, the reason why we didn't rock J's is because it was just the same old colors over and over. But then, like back in our days, that we had the Mike Man, and he had like these different crazy stupid colorways, and I'm like, man, bro, and like when I was graduating out of high school, we had the recession, so like nobody ain't paying no $140, $130 for J's. So I remember, because like, I know in high school I used to buy them like that, like because that was just the wave. You feel me? Like I remember, like I had these white baby blue with like red with the red peak Jordan 7s, and like I remember I rocked those to school, and like everybody was like, bro, what the fuck are those? Because like, I had a matching throwback Sacramento Kings jersey, the Chris Webber joint. So everybody was going crazy, bro. So like, and I'm like, hey, I can introduce you to the Mike Man, and then I'm introducing people to the Mike Man, and he getting sales off me, so he throwing me free pairs. I'm like, bro, that's how it worked. Like, and I literally got into like one of those little schemes, and I didn't even know it. You feel me? Like, it's just
you got roped in, didn't even know it.
I got a question. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that the fake game from way back when, right? Them, like we said, like the unique colorways. How they would try different shit, do the clear shoes, and you think that gave birth to a lot of the shoes that ended up coming out in the early 2000s? Like
I would say so.
I don't know, like glow fours, and you know what I mean? All these different colorways, lightning colorways, and all this. You think all that gave way to that? Because Nike, let's be honest, like they always borrow from what they see. Even now, when people do mock-ups on IG or something, we be close to getting we'd be like 2 years separated from getting that colorway.
Yeah.
After they see it, then they imitate it. You know what I mean? It's almost like that's they little they magnifying glass into seeing what everybody else is rocking.
Just out there for the dope thing. Okay.
Yeah.
This motherfucker trying to do something with that.
Yeah. If I work for Nike and I'm a designer, and I got an IG and I see some stuff that's on IG, it was somebody's idea, but of course it's not in fruition. I'd be like, well, you know what? This might work. You know what I'm saying? I think that's live. Let me put it on the table in front of whoever I need to put it in front of. Hey, y'all, what do y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? If the majority be like, shoot, hey, we like it. And then they make a I guess you can say like a test run in a focus group, and people start rocking with it. Or if I'm looking at the IG and everybody's liking that picture, that's letting me know that this colorway is gonna sell. You get what I'm saying? So no matter how long it takes for me to get it in production, it may be a year or two, or whatever the case may be. Eventually, it comes out, and you be like, you know what? Hey, Sunset said this about 3 years ago, man. Look at that, they put it out there.
Hey, the hood certifies it first.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same reason. Like, do you feel like Off-White is only popular because Virgil, where nobody really knew about Virgil, or you think because it say Off-White and it's white bars? It's
the collab, bro.
It's the play on the words too. It's the play on the words. That's like Coke Boys, Off-White. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It's like.
I was about to say the last shoe that came out that like that the fakes that came out way before the retail was, remember those all red 12s? We had got the all blue 12s, and like they said they was gonna give us the all red 12s, but Nike stopped the production. Nike stopped them coming out, but they was coming from across the water, and like everybody was wearing them. And I mean, everybody was looking at them like, "Nah, bro, those fake." Like Nike said they ain't come out yet, and then because like people was wearing them thinking they was an early release, but then Nike just cut off the release date, and then everybody, that's how you knew that they had fakes. But then maybe 2 years later, they eventually gave us those
You
all
gave
red
it to
12.
us. Yep. Yep.
Black ass Africans say Nike been taking colorways from the UA sneakers.
Exactly. For a long time. And you know what? It's they're very aware of it. They
Oh yeah.
like even Off-White doing unfinished type looks and shit like that. Like the hood certifies it first, bro. The hood certifies it first, and then they put a spin on it and try to make it, the designated official pair. But then resellers went off that shit because it's harder to grab. And when they hit on it, then they can put whatever price they want to on that thing, and we gonna love it too. We love having the limited, man. We do.
Yeah. That's why OG's case, hey, Off-White is popular only because it is limited. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
that's
I'm
the
sorry.
thing.
You know what? I'm sorry to cut you off. Something just popped in my mind. I know I was late to the show. I don't know if y'all addressed
Chadwick.
Bosman.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did. Yes, we
And
did.
then Cliff Robinson died too, man.
Yeah, I saw that as well. He died today.
Man, big dog, man.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, he died earlier this morning.
I feel like 2020 black people taking the most L's, man.
Bro, I said, well, we were talking about earlier too. Like, bro, this has been the worst year ever.
This has been the worst year for us, man.
Hey,
I swear, if something positive don't happen for us in 2021, man,
that's exactly what I was been saying. So I've been going around telling everybody lately for the last 2 weeks. I was like, you know what, 2021 is gonna be off the chain great for us because I don't know everyone's beliefs, but I believe in God. You always go through some things before, before you see the light, before good things happen. And I feel like 2020 is one of these years that we're going through the trials, we're going through the tribulations. In 2021, it's gonna be off the chain. Great. That's just my mind, my way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about it.
I hope so, man.
I
this year,
positive too, kid. So I'm like, shit, hey, can't get too much work around this motherfucker.
Nah, it's. I mean, the thing is, most of the stuff that's been happening with us has already been happening. It's just now that most of the world is actually seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the George Floyd, everybody's thinking it started with George Floyd, but they're not understanding that George Floyd was the straw that broke the camel's back. And it was on live TV. So now it's in the forefront.
It's your friends and family personally.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? This year, my friends and family, my personal health. This year been hella shitty, bro.
Yeah.
This year been hella shitty, man. I'm ready. This year just be over with, man.
I honestly, this is the last 2 weeks.
Like you just be like, well, damn, we watching. Oh, well, you hear about like, oh, well, that happened to them, or like, but no, this year it affected everybody. Like
everybody, bro. Like every time I hear somebody else telling me about something fucked up that didn't happen,
yeah,
I'm done with this year, man. I mean, it's the only positive, really, like from a sneakerhead point of view, has been a lot of clean little sneakers and everything. But personal life, man, just too many people passing. More hardships on family. Me and my girl, we turn into teachers. Got to teach, like, wake up and teach the kids. Tired of teaching their ass. You can take their ass to school.
That part.
You know what I mean? Like, man,
go to school.
Go to school, please. You know what I mean? I mean, pandemics. I didn't have co-workers and shit die. My cousin, you know what I mean? My health, your folks, man. You know what I mean? So it's just been a crazy ass year, man. We need something positive to happen. And then it's unexpected for it to be unexpected ones like Kobe and Bosman, man. When somebody your hero, man, you put it last, they gonna pass. You feel me? You don't really put it in your brain. They seem invincible. So for them two to be gone, man, it's some crazy bullshit, man.
Yeah, my man Chadwick needed that vibranium. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lighten up the mood. I'm just.
I feel what you're saying.
We got to mute you for that one, Jay. Mute yourself.
No, you know what?
No.
You know what? I think
I told y'all, man. With Chadwick, it hit different because it had me thinking about my own father. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like my dad died at 43. You know what I'm saying? Early. This was back in '97. You know what I'm saying? From the Agent Orange, from that prostate, like. So I already know where this stuff come from. You get what I'm saying? So when I hear about that in prostate cancer, which is I've spoke on it before, which is another reason why I support cancer drives and stuff like that. Prostate cancer, breast cancer, all of those type of things like that.
All day.
I support that because my dad was a victim of that. You get what I'm saying? So I've seen it. I went through it. And that's why I say, man, he was strong as crap to be fighting that and standing strong. And no one knew he's been fighting that for the last 4 years.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that was
first thing that jumped out at me was that right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this man had this the whole time. And you know what I mean? Like you couldn't find a motherfucker that was more like last person I seen that was like come through like professional and like was Obama. That's the last, you know what I mean? Come through like this nigga really seemed like some royalty. You know what I mean? Like just dead on a perfect representation of brothers. You know what I mean? Where everything else they try to say about it is negative. You can't talk down on that man. And then another thing, you know, on my social media, man, I didn't have so many friends, man, question the Jacob Blake thing and this boy running through that city up there with an AR-15 and shit. And you see some of these people we work with, man, and I got love for them and everything. They really don't understand this perspective. And somebody tried to tell me police deserve respect. I said respect is given where respect is due. I said, look, if somebody is proven to be corrupt or entitled, fuck you all day. You know what I mean? I can't just give it to you. This is where it's due. So if you're doing the right thing, of course you're gonna have respect. I don't walk around disrespecting police. You know why? Because I'm not no damn fool. Yeah. I know I don't want that light on me. Hell no. So I definitely give them a type of respect. But I mean up here, like how people look at them, they gotta come correct. They gotta come correct. We can't have no situation where somebody get clapped in the back by a professional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
By a professional. It's even more. For me, it's even more difficult because I know police officers.
Bro,
when I say I know them,
my house.
No, like I mean exactly. My nephew's a sheriff. You get what I'm saying? So I know police officers. I work with them. I do a lot of stuff in the community. I know some that are. I'm in a bike club, so I know a lot of them that are in the bike club, in the bike.
100%.
I know. It's like I know too many law enforcement, and for this stuff to be going on, it's still messed up. You get what I'm saying? It's like.
Well, the thing is,
like one of my kids was real frustrated. She was like, "Man, forget the police," and I'm like, "You can't. I can't support you saying that.
Generalize.
I don't want you saying that because
you can't generalize.
I know people. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I know the people that I know wouldn't do this stuff like that. But what if something would have happened to one of them? I would still feel messed up, even though they're in law enforcement. It's because I actually know them. I know them personally, regardless. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're really trying to get this all together because. If it gets out of control where we're bearing arms and we're starting to go against the police, it's going to get ugly on both sides.
Oh, no, I think that's going to have to happen. That's going to have to happen, though.
And that's the thing. It's getting that close to where it's about to happen, Rupa. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when stuff like this keep happening, it's like you kind of sitting back. For me, I'm kind of sitting back like, okay, so who finna set it off? You know what I'm saying?
I think there's a solution to it all, though. Like I think the police should just come around when they call for. Like, if I don't call you, I don't need you around here. Like I think that's how it should be.
First of all, let me tell you something, man, and I'm glad you said that. So my folks, this is a coworker of mine, man. I can't put her name out there because I respect her privacy. She had a boyfriend, man, that was domestic abusing her. I told her, I said, T, you already know some of my partners is correctional guards, you know, at the prison, and some of them is PD. I said, look, call us up over there. We ain't gonna dog him like that, but he ain't gonna put his hands on you. I said, when you ready to kick him out, call us over there. She did. My boy, I said, well, how can I pursue? I said, can I throw this motherfucker out right now? Because I told them for their jobs, y'all don't got to do it. I'll go in there and do it. You know what I mean? Oh, well, they were like, don't touch him. If he bumps into you or anything like that, then you could dog him. Okay, so we sit around and play that game. He still don't want to leave out the house. What we gonna do? He said, okay, have her call PD right now and make a report that he doesn't want to leave the residence.
Yep.
He has a ride here that's ready to take him to the airport, send him back home. blah, 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 blah. He already agreed. His mother said he agreed, blah, 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 blah. So we do that. You know, they told her they would send somebody out in 3 hours. In my lifetime, I have never called the police. In my lifetime, I'm 38 years old. They don't fix. They really don't fix anything for me. I do understand there's a need for them, but I've never had to call you. I don't think at this point I ever will. And every time I ever seen it happen, a family member that's got, beat on by somebody or whatever, y'all didn't show up. It's only to after the fact, after the crime is done. So what do I need you for? I just, and to be honest, I feel like they only for traffic stops. Like stopping somebody, their tail light was out. Here, let me give you a ticket.
Stops these days are deadly though. So
that's crazy. You know what I mean? And
so,
it's bad to where we as the black community is more scared of a damn traffic stop than the man next to you. Right. I'm more scared of the damn police than I am a gangbanger.
What I do feel
I used
like,
to bang, but the thing is, it's like when you see the police, it's like it's a whole different type of tense.
Because we know they can get away with it.
And it's modern day slavery. I've been saying it.
And I don't want to talk too far down on something that, I got personal friends that they chose that as their occupation. And I don't want to speak too bad, but even when I tell them, it ain't like they sitting there arguing with me. They be like, and they do the best they can with it. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to say it's certain emergencies that's always going to happen in life where we definitely will need law enforcement. These mass shootings and shit. We can general public. We really can't show up to that. Like we gonna unless they start letting us show up and just airing shit out, and that ain't never gonna happen. I don't even know if that would help. You know what I mean? If we showed up and just start airing shit out, it ain't really gonna help anyway. So law enforcement for sure, take that over right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, but some of these small little tiny infractions, man, I would rather them be available instead of making traffic stops or getting somebody for jail. What do they call it? Jaywalking across the street or some little shit like that. Man, I need you to show up when that lady saying her head is getting beat in.
Right? Yeah.
Go up over there, man. Don't tell her 3 hours, bro. Go up over there right now. That's what I'm paying you for. For when somebody calling you and they can't handle a situation, they about to get their shit pushed in right now. I need you to go there. You know what I mean? Because like this little bullshit, like they say, dude, and then I'm hearing conflicting stories, and I ain't researched enough. Usually I do, but part of me I don't even want to hear it, man. You feel tapped out. You know what I'm saying? Part of me I don't even want to hear it, but I hear conflicting stories where they're like, okay, he went and he was breaking up a fight. Okay, he went and he was actually domestically abusing somebody. Okay, he had a knife in his hand. Oh, he didn't have a knife. Oh, he had a gun. I don't know which one is the right one.
The situation was he was breaking up a fight. He had nothing to do with what was going on. He was breaking up the fight. So when law enforcement got there, I guess they was talking to him, whatever.
Some of my coworkers is saying.
Exactly.
Some of my coworkers with the complexion for protection is saying otherwise. They saying he was over there whipping on somebody's ass, and I'm like, how does the story get twisted so damn?
First of all, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm just gonna go by the footage. If he was domestically violence, doing what he was doing, whooping somebody's ass, it's 2 or 3 officers right there. First of all, why you let the man walk off?
Exactly.
Second,
if he
did walk off, and I'm speaking because, like, I'm a security officer. I'm a level 3. So, and I know things. It's if you're walking off, you have the opportunity to say whatever, stop him, use your taser. He has on a muscle shirt, so he doesn't have any weapons on him. Apparently, there was no weapon in the car, but now apparently he was reaching for a knife. The man had 3 of his kids in there, all of them under 10 years old.
Yeah, what the fuck you finna cut up?
First of all, why would I be reaching for a knife? If it's 3 of y'all officers, my kids in the car, why in good Lord's name would I be reaching for a knife with the stuff that's going on at a minimum? Let's just keep it real for now. You get what I'm saying?
Right. You
wait till the man get all the way almost to his door, grab his shirt, and as soon as he opens his car door, you dump 7 off in him. It's so, and I'm saying this from a perspective of if I was the officer and I was in that situation, I'm not going to let you get to your car door. If you do get to your car door, I'm pulling you out. You get what I'm saying? So there's too many different ways that you could have pulled him out. And if you're just watching the footage, the man just walked to his vehicle and you wait till he gets in there, then you dump 7 off of him. It didn't take that. Regardless if he had a knife in there, if he didn't, it didn't take you dumping 7 off in his back. That's where I'm at with that. It didn't take that.
Let me tell you something. For the general public, hey man, I love somebody that'll step up and perform a job that take risks. Firefighters, police officers, hey man, I commend you. But if you a scary bitch, don't do that job, please. Don't do that. If you scared of just a motherfucker walking, while being black, like no, please.
It's not necessarily that they're scared. I think it's vendetta. If you think it's always
I think I'm scared as shit.
I get that. Well, the thing is, you got to understand, as being a law enforcement, I understand it's scary,
right?
Because it's a lot of
I get that part, but you gotta
get in. But at the same time, if you're in there, and you have this vendetta toward anybody, any race, any culture, that's not the job for you. You don't need.
You know what I think part of it is too. I think they just don't know how to talk to us.
What you say?
They don't know how to talk to us.
It could be a combination of all that shit. I think
that is true.
But some of them don't know how to talk to us. I think they think because we being loud, we're getting aggressive. Nah, we trying to make our point. Sometimes we just.
That's the thing. We're not even aggressive. We're not even aggressive right now.
Our tone going up. We might be excited about some shit, but that don't mean I'm gonna rush you. You know what I mean? Never in my life, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Nobody in the hood.
Hold on. What you say, Rupa?
No,
go ahead,
it had to be a tone. Like, soon as I get put over, it's like, oh, well, I'm going to handcuff you for our protection. You're a pretty big guy. Everything checks, so I'm going to let you go out. Like, they automatically just scared I'll jump. Even if you like, man, you pass 6 foot tall and you black, bro, they scared. Like, they scared.
You know what? That is true. As a matter of fact, case in point, a lot of people know when I went to Atlanta, I drove to Atlanta. I was going to fly, but I ended up driving. I left my house, I think, at 1, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I've got maybe 20, 30 minutes from my house, I think, and I got pulled over. I say about 30 minutes. So when I got pulled over, I see the law. It's a 4-lane road. I got pulled over in Giddings. If anybody knows about Giddings, it's like, you basically make sure you don't do nothing. So
you getting caught, nigga.
So I'm cruising through Giddings. I know not to speed. I'm not speeding. I'm in the far right lane. It's 4 lanes plus the center lane. The law is sitting on my left off in the parking lot. Let's mind you, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's why.
As I pass by, he waits till I get, I'm gonna say about a good 50 yards up. Then here he comes. So at this point, I'm like, I know he ain't finna come get me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? License issue. I'm good all the way. I'm not doing no tripping. Here he comes. He follows me for a minute, and then he hits the lights. So I'm sitting there like, you got to be kidding me. So I pull over, and I pull over right before I get to Whataburger. So now at this point, I'm like, I'm calling people. I'm like, ain't nobody answering the phone because at this point, I'm, this is not now. You know what I'm saying? This is when Sneaker Con Atlanta was like, what, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
So I'm pulling over. I'm calling people. Nobody's answering. Before I know it, I look up. It's 4 laws. And they didn't came surrounding me. And I'm just standing there like, wow. I done rolled out all my windows. I'm hands on the steering wheel. He's like, hey, do you know why I pulled you over? I'm like, no, I wasn't speeding. So he's like, well, your windows is too dark. I couldn't see in here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What did you think you was gonna see in here?
Right.
So now, with that being said, I will tell you, I do ride 5% on all my cars. That's just what I do. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I get out the car. Well, he asked me for my license and insurance. I was like, look, it's in the glove box. Can I reach for it? You good? Like I'm doing all of this, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So I pop the glove box open, I give it to him. No, I couldn't find it. So I had to pull it up on my phone. So I pulled it up on my phone, I give him my license and all that. I get out the car, he's like, where are you going? I said, Atlanta. He's like, Atlanta? Why would you be going to Atlanta? I was like, Here we go. So I'm like, dude. so now I'm like, man, I'm going to a sneaker convention. Now let's mind you, you know, I got clothes and pairs in the trunk, all this and that and other.
Mm-hmm.
So I get out the car. I'm at the trunk. I'm hands on the hood before he even say anything on my trunk. So then he was like, well, do you mind if I search your car? I popped the trunk and stepped back and lean up against his police car. At this point, this is when I see 3 other police cars come, and they in the front of me with him behind me. And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a long night. So he's like, oh, so I guess you pop in the trunk says I can search your car. I said, man, you do what you feel like you need to do. and left it at that. So now they going through my stuff.
You know what's scary about that? They could plant though.
Oh man, I already, bro. Let me tell you this.
Scary, bro. That shit's scary.
I will tell you this. I'm not a saint. I do have a record. It's kind of extensive, but I know he could have planted some stuff, and it wasn't nothing I could have did. Let's just put it that way. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping they don't just really mess with me. 30 minutes later, no, needless to say, we get all that stuff done. I don't even get a ticket. Let me go. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bruh.
See, it's a roll of the dice, man. You want to be as compliant as possible, but sometimes
being compliant get you killed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think no searches ever.
Sometimes that can be Sometimes, but I think allowing them to do whatever they wanted to do, because really they didn't have reason to search.
No, but you know why? But you know why they search?
Like residue,
because I've been to the penitentiary a few times. I got I guess you could say an aggravated type record. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got some stuff on my record, so I already know they won't.
You did all your time for that already.
I didn't did all that. I'm good. I'm being good. Like I'm really. That's why I really be trying to tell people, like when I got in the sneaker game and all this beef stuff was going on, I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be in there because my understanding is -0. My negative is negative. But
as far as beef goes, I'm too old. Leave me the fuck alone.
No, I'm too old. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to be good. Like chill out. But I sit up here and it's like, it's crazy that I gotta be apprehensive because of the police pull you over. And let's mind you, it's just me. Before you even got to my car, I done rolled out all my windows, and now you done got 3 other cars here. For what? 3 other cars and about 5 other officers. I'm like, this ain't gonna be good.
I'm glad you tell that story though, because it's like I try to mention in my some of my coworkers chiming in. You know, number one is where's due. So when somebody does that to you, right? It feels unlawful. They didn't have really a reason to pull your ass over and put you through that shit, waste your time and put you. So why should now I have to show you respect? I don't respect that.
Yeah.
You know, but it's on a base to base. You know,
that's why I say, like, if I'm dirty,
depending on the officer, you know,
I'm paying it off how I go. But if I'm clean and I know I'm clean, I'm talking. I got time today.
Oh, Rupa, that's crazy. You say that. I have a relative boy, my cousin boy, and I'll tell you, we like this. If I try this, I know it wouldn't work. You know how you get those people that when you get pulled over, they talk so raw to the law. I got a cousin. Oh my God, my cousin Junior. When I tell you he talks to the police so raw, it makes me rear back like, bruh, if you don't shut up,
how you finna get both of them in charge?
I'm talking about what the you pulling me over for? You know, damn well, like I'm talking. He goes off and goes in on the laws, like. Like you wouldn't believe. And I be riding with him and I be sitting over there in the passenger seat. I be like, Lord Jesus, if this man don't shut up, like Junior, calm down, bro. No, man, hell no. He been following me for 3 miles and go tell me how he be going in on him, bro. But I don't know how he do it. But I know if I say anything, they're gonna handle me a whole way different.
Yeah, my initial response is go ahead and do your job, especially if you got me for something for speeding, whatever. Do your job. But if you start coming with that bullshit, and I know you bullshit, now I just feel like you fucking with me because I'm black, man. And
they gonna do that.
I'll sit and let you finish, but after that, like that particular officer, I'm supposed to have respect for him.
Nah,
like I can't.
I've had officers get mad because they couldn't take you to jail, or they get mad because you know you're right.
I'm talking big shit. I'm like your cousin Junior. I'm legit. I'm talking big shit.
Yeah. I'm talking. My cousin be like, man,
gonna
fuck
screw
you,
him and
you goddamn
everything.
Will. I'm like, I'm talking about he talk big. I'm talking about raw, bro. I'm talking about like, like he ready to slap their mama type raw. Like he be going in on him. I be like, oh man. I was like, this dude here is out of control with. If I know, and it's crazy because if you know your rights, they get mad. If you know your rights and you know what they can and can't do,
right. So how is that respectable? You
It's
mad? I know my
definitely not
rights.
respectable because
Like you should want me to know what the fuck I'm able
when
and
they do it, it's
capable of doing
so
and
you
what's
want to be a
wrong.
smart ass.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna just let you
yeah.
do nothing to me. No, when I know what you can and can't do, hell
Right.
no.
So you want to get over with some bullshit? Like, nah, I can't respect that.
OG
I
Kicks,
can't respect
it happened in Giddens. I was in Giddens, Texas.
Getting.
Yeah,
He
so
was about to be getting arrested.
yeah, it's certain towns you don't want to mess with. Okay, so Giddens is one of them. Bastrop you don't want to mess with.
Hell no.
And Williamson County. Don't mess with Wilco County and Bastrop and Giddens.
Especially Williamson County.
Yeah, you do not want to.
I ain't been back home for a minute. I know. No,
Wilson, no.
Williamson County.
I remember. I know. I'm gonna remember Giddings for sure and Wilson.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking with it. Yeah,
you don't want to mess with them, but it's just certain places you don't want to do right. I mean, do wrong radio, and it doesn't matter because they gonna go out their way to come get you. Like I got pulled over and leaving my brother's house in Bastrop. The law didn't. He was mad because he couldn't take me to jail. I'd already paid off my warrants or whatever, and when I tell you he was mad, this mother put a dent in the car. He was hot. I was like, God dang! Like the one that pulled me over was cool, but the backup dude, yeah, he wasn't. He was not the business. I'm glad I didn't get pulled over by him. Let's just say that.
To switch it up. Sorry, I had to take it there, man, but it was on my mind heavy. That shit was on my mind, man. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys had questions other than what we asked people, but on some sneakerhead shit. Your top 5 silhouettes, man.
Shit.
You gotta do the SS top 10. Hold on, we gotta do the top 10. Hold on.
You got 10 for
I
them?
always say the same, but the rest of them just always change up depending on how I'm feeling. But my number one, the Marshall Falk Air Barrage is my number one shoe with my favorite shoe ever, whatever, no matter what. The Marshall Falk. Number 2.
Marshall Falk what?
The Marshall Falk Air Barrage is the blue Jones.
Oh, okay. Got you, my bad.
Yeah, that's my number 1. Number 2, Bordeaux 7s, hands down. Like that's my favorite Jordan of all time. Second favorite shoe of all time. Like
I feel like Bordeaux 7s is like one of them shoes that where it's a regular OG, it ain't no hype, but in the sneaker battle, you pull that motherfucker out and it'll win half the time.
Yeah, it's the 2011
a Bordeaux 7,
2015 John, the 2011 John, not that 2015 John. I like the velvet on that bitch. That flip flop bridge on that suede.
Yeah, what is that? Velvet?
Yeah, that's that velvet. My number 3, shit, the damn Air Max 95, shit, basically, shit, damn the end of the OG color, the red jump, the boat jump, like, in the Air Max 95 colorway, when we first dropped, like, that shit changed the game up. So, Dope Boy 95, I fuck with them. Number 4, I'm gonna go with, the Black Cement 3, or it's gonna be the fucking Griffin Max 1.
The Griffey. That Griffey was hard.
Griffey tough, bro.
I heard the Griffies is coming out next year.
That's a hard pick.
I heard the Griffies coming back.
I love the shit out of
I heard next year the Griffies coming back. So
I can get my outside.
They need to do a DB Griffey.
Ooh,
yeah.
That would be fun.
I'm gonna go to Black Cement. Then shit, I'm gonna go with them Flint 13s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going with the damn, I had this shit wrote down too. Now, like I said, the top 3 gonna stay the same. The rest of these more switch out depending on how I'm feeling. Then the Flints with the motherfucker. The Laney 5s, the reverse Laney, the one with all blue over. Like a lot of people just don't like, but I just love the shit out that shoe.
Hey, you know what? I rock with that.
Yeah,
I like that shoe.
I love that damn shoe. I rock the hell out of this shit. I rock this 5 more than anybody. I got the same house, but I rock the Lane 5 more than any other 5 I got.
You said the Laney?
Yeah, the reverse laning.
The reverse laning.
Yeah, them is clean.
Yes, sir.
I'm going with the I'm gonna go with the damn Galaxy phone posits.
Okay.
Then I'm going with the damn Chicago ones. Was that number 8 or number 9?
Got 8.
All right, Chicago one, bread foes.
I'm liking this list because some of the typical shoes that people would pick is lower on that list. I'm liking this list already.
Yeah. Like some Griffins, Diamond Turf, Marco Paul's, like do my shit, like Speed Turf. Like I love all this shit.
Yeah.
And then last time I go to the Just Done too, the Blue Jump.
It was fire, yeah.
Okay.
We had we was talking about twos last week. Actually, we went over all the silhouettes. I think the Jordan silhouette, and it just seemed like the Jordan 2 is the only Jordan silhouette where the OG colorways aren't the dopest. Like the K54 Jordan 2, the goddamn all the Don C's,
Mellow.
To me, the Concord, the Mellows, the Concord 2s. Like all the alternate colorways is way better.
Yeah, the Radio Raheem,
the infrared ones.
The infrareds, Radio Raheems, the Candy Pack.
Yeah, all of them is better, way better. The
and
2s,
that's
the only
crazy.
pair. They the only ones that
I need to get them motherfuckers. You just reminded me. I need to get them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I like them Concords, man. I like them Concords. I've been looking for them. I can't find them. I want them bad though.
He said he got them.
Who? You got them?
Concords?
You whispered. I said you try to whisper.
All I said was I like those.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean you got them? I don't got no Concord 2s.
Oh no, I ain't got those.
You know, with the it's got a little bit of cement with the purple on there.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of that colorway, but I feel.
Me too, man. To me, them is clean.
Check my IG.
That's a fire too to me.
I like the Nightshade tools. The Nightshade tools.
Nightshade was clean too. And then somebody said the green DBs, and them was good though. I'm like, but the original OG2 colorways is like boring.
Yeah.
Like they could have did so much.
You gotta think about it. You make a good point, but you gotta think about it. Remember, they were so boring to the fact that Jordan didn't even want to deal with Jordan brand anymore, with Nike anymore. Remember?
Yeah, they had to come back with that 3.
So when Tinker came along with that 3, this is why I love and respect the 3 so much.
Jordan was
because
like,
the three is what saved Jordan brand. Without the 3, you would not have the rest of these Jordans.
Nigga, if the Jordan 3 was under my brand, under my silhouette, I'm like, hell yeah. The Jordan 3, then you followed up with the 4 and the 5.
Oh yeah, he was on something.
At that point, yeah, we rocking, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder
the people was coming real big too. Like the brothers everywhere and shit.
Yeah.
Black and shit, like they did.
What's your go-to shoe, Supa?
Shit, believe it or not, motherfucking Reebok Classic, man. Soldier Reed. All white Reebok.
Hey, we were talking about those last week, man.
We did talk about them
89s, man. Chad, y'all remember them 2 for 89s? I used to bleed the block on them. I used to say them 2 for 89. I was in this foot action every other week.
I've been thinking about getting rid of every shoe I got and just going back to number all white Soldier Reed.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, boy. I'm telling you. You can never have too many white pair of shoes, man. I keep telling y'all that.
I don't know if it was just me tripping on. I was watching that damn Soulja Slim documentary. Yeah, I got too inspired, I think.
Do you remember the last of the first UA shoe you ever caught?
Yep, some Air Max 95s.
You said it was Air Maxes?
Yep, some Air Max 95s, the Volt jump.
Damn, I'm kind of surprised. Is it a shoe that you really just can't find in the UA?
Yeah, there's a lot of shoes I just can't find in UA.
Yeah,
that's
what I would assume, right?
So this is where I'm at with this.
I always assume they only go with height. That's what I always assume.
That's where I'm at with that because I'm thinking they were only doing UA Jordans. So hold on,
height and
shit. They got UA.
They UA and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was getting the forces for $20, $25. The ball like
UA enforcing?
Yeah.
They make Stephen Curry shoes. They make fake Curry shoes. They make
Oh
fake.
yeah, they got
Okay. Okay, talk about
Wow.
Hey, look.
I just learned this.
Somebody
Y'all
got a pair.
judge me if you want to. I'm gonna
If
take
somebody
it.
got a pair of UA forces, do you really care? Come on now.
Wear to the club, man.
And they all white. That's what I'm saying. You should have hell of those.
Yeah,
and it should
that's
be
true.
that should be acceptable.
$85.
That should be acceptable.
Yeah,
for
that's
25,
That's
25.
Because after like 3 wears, they over with anyway. So you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that should be acceptable, bro.
Yeah, the one
That
word
should be
$25, man. I don't say you get them bitch for the fit. Like literally, you get them for the fit. Wear the club and you good on.
like a white tee. Toss that bitch.
Like that gas station tea.
On
Hey,
everything.
look, the house I was right into the gas station too. $25. We gonna get our food and shit. And you good to go.
Shit, I ain't mad at. Damn, you know what? I really thought it was always just hype shoes.
I had no idea.
Okay.
That's crazy to me.
Where was he at? I'm sorry, then he was at 8.
No, he finished off.
He finished it. Okay.
Man,
I got something for you, Boats.
What's up, brother?
What you got?
Since you game, what you think about?
What is that? Dual
Is it a new controller?
No, it's a back button.
It's
Oh,
the glare on your screen. It's
for shooting. For shooting games.
It hooks onto your controller for the back button. You know what I'm saying? So you got extra buttons, so you can be quick as like them PC players.
Is that like one of those scuff controllers?
No, it actually attaches on to your controller.
Okay, that's dope. But it basically probably do the same thing that those do, though, right?
Yeah, go on unbox that thing. Shoot, we don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, do that work for
No, I do. They have competitive controllers.
They made it for the Call of Duty.
Yeah, competitive controllers. So
I need to listen to what that motherfucker calls.
Exactly.
The back button.
Yeah.
So basically, hold on.
Oh, so you want to cheat in Call of Duty now?
Hell yeah, they be cheating on me.
No, bro, I ain't cheating.
It's not really cheating because
the game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the ability is there for everybody.
You trying to do this and be quick when your hands are already underneath here. You know what I'm saying? Be a lot quicker. You feel me?
That's true.
Attaching there.
You know the other one, well, it costs like $200 for the controller, but it's like a pro controller, right? Mm-hmm. And they're already built in under there. Then I think the PS5 is gonna have those too, like already. You know what I mean?
And my other thing for you is, speaking of L's, I know you in the shoe game plus you game. November, man, it's gonna be crunch time.
Is that what they're saying? Did they give a release date?
I'm just saying you got Call of Duty Cold War coming out.
Cold War,
it's November 16th.
Bro, they got the beta coming out in September, and then they got the full game coming out on the 13th of November. And then in that same month, you got Cyberpunk, which is an exclusive for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
And then somewhere along them lines, it ain't really been released yet, but you got the PS5, bro. I think I'm close, man. I gotta save a lot of money, bro. I'm looking at
as far as all the games, as far as all the games, I don't know if I'll be grabbing all the games right away. But what I will do is try to focus in on setting them bread to the side so I could pre-order a PS4 if I'm lucky enough. Because I don't mind getting a game later on where I could grab it for like $25 or $30, like half the price. Now I'll be pretty happy.
That's what GameStop is for.
Cyberpunk do look like one I wanna play, but I rarely get time to really sit and zone out. My boys usually do. I just watched my son finish Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know if you played that one.
No,
that one's hard. I highly recommend that one. Go pick that up.
Oh, well, I say I can't rock with game systems no more, man, because I had bought an Xbox, and then literally like 3 or 4 months later, they talk about Xbox Pro. Xbox One, Xbox One X. And I'm like, what? What the? It was literally like it happened like two years after the Xbox came out. I'm like, what? Because usually, when you buy a system, like, okay, they make the system a little bit slimmer, a little bit less, powerful, a little less quieter, but they gonna give you a whole new system with 4K. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
well, see,
that's the name of the game.
And that's
That's the
my
name of the
thing.
game.
I'm not. I mean, you could be on any platform. You feel me? I'm not gonna hate on that. But my thing is with Xbox, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit more they got, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more graphics, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better hardware. But at the same time, y'all coming out with like a system almost every year. PlayStation keep their stuff for about 3 or 4 years before they come out with another one.
No,
That's why I have both.
PlayStation did the same thing with the Pro. I'm like, because I wanted to get a PS4, and then they was like Pro.
Did.
I'm like, what's this garbage? Like, come on, man. Like they flipping them too fast now, man. I'm the type of person I need to wait. I'll wait like a year or two. Let it go down like $200. Then I'll buy it. And then
that's me. I'm the cheap nigga.
They messed up my whole plans.
Normally I do, man, but I've seen a lot of videos and the reveal of the PS5, bro, and I might have to cop that.
I gotta have it, bro.
I
get up there and they got one for me, I'm grabbing it.
I'm good.
I gotta do it. But the difference is, man, I got 4 sons. You know, chances are I won't get to play it a lot anyway because I'm constantly working. I return back to work on the 13th of September, so it's been hard staying at home with their ass, man. I'm bored as shit. You know what I mean?
Congratulations on that. I'm going back.
Yeah,
to work.
I don't. Thank you. I don't really get to, sit down. Like for me, when I get into a video game, I have to be left the fuck alone. So it's got to be like real late, like you play real late. Leave me the fuck alone. Then I can get into it.
First of all,
if she's talking to me. If she's talking to me, bro.
Yeah, this dude.
Oh yeah, so I guess it's early then. So maybe it's early then, huh? I'm tripping.
Wait, you know, he's in Minnesota?
No, Montana.
Montana. I get it.
Okay, yeah. I'll be on YouTube at like 3-7 in the morning. I'll see his ass up.
He's up.
This nigga, yeah, he'll be up. But
and he be texting me, telling me, "Hey, bro, I'm live streaming." I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's early in the morning, so you know.
Your 3 o'clock is my 5. I'm asleep.
Right, and then I'm a night shifter too. So when I return back to work, that's just the hours I'm up. Period. So my body clock is set to that. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. For me, if she in my ear, I can't do it. She annoys me. I can't zone in.
Well, see, that's the way it is when you get a new game, bro. It's like, leave me alone. Like I just bought Madden 21 yesterday, and I was gonna get it on the PlayStation, but the fact that I'm gonna get the PS5, I passed up on it, so I got it on my Xbox. When you get the new games, you already know. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter's boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever the heck he is.
Hold on. Does he have a baby by her?
Yeah.
Does his baby daddy? I'll just
whatever. I talk to you offline back there. So anyway, he got Madden 21 the other day. You know, his birthday's next week. And so my daughter got mad because he ain't paying her no attention for the last 2 days. I'm like, that's at least a week. When the game first come out, the first week, you can end any conversation.
So you just gotta learn it.
You just gotta learn that. Y'all already know. Anybody that games, when you get a new game, like I just got Madden 21. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I played one game right before I got on. And I'm about to go get back on. And I don't go to work till Tuesday. So y'all already know what it is. So it's
no distractions.
No distractions. So when 2K21 come out next week, you know what I'm saying?
That's my game. I love 2K, bro.
I love basketball.
But hey, I'm like Boats, man. You know, I got younger kids too. I got we got 5 boys, and they started school.
My nephews, they all got their own system, so you good.
It's too hard, huh, Renegade?
No.
Nah, they want your attention. They want you to watch them.
Nah. We need more systems.
Yeah, well, they want you to watch them. My son's birthday next week, man. He's the type he take over the whole living room. The younger boys, they be in the bedroom, and then my oldest, he be in his bedroom, and they all be gaming, doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And then the other time, other than that, you got to be a school teacher. You know, so I really let them do what they do just to keep them occupied and busy. And when they ain't doing that, you know, let's go outside, hit the trampoline, shoot some basketball, whatever it may be. But for the most part, as a parent, man, you just keeping they attention span going. You keeping them going. So it's rare when I get time for myself to really sit back and really zone in. But the nerd in me want all technology. So we got the VR, we got the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One X, we got 3 Xboxes. It'll be 2 Nintendo Switches because he don't know he got a Nintendo Switch, but he got one for his birthday. So
Well, he gonna know now if he watching this.
nah, he don't. He don't. You
trying
know, my sons like shoes, but they don't like. To me, they're not at the age where they take care of them. So I can't cash out like that for them to fuck them up all the time.
Facts.
Like I would, but every time I get them a cold pair too, they dog them out. Then their feet grow so fast, like they be ready for another size pretty quick. So I keep them laced with something dope, but it don't be like it probably would be way more because another thing I do is let's say a dope pair come out and it don't support my size. Like Adidas, I want to do a video talking about shoes, man, that just don't support my size, i.e. New Balance, Saucony, fucking what else, man? I was looking at the Asics. They really don't support my size, man. There'd be some fire ass colorways in some of them shoes, but my boys can get them. So if they was taking care of their kicks, I would lace them niggas with that shit. You know what I mean? But they don't do it enough. So I ain't finna throw money down the drain. You know
Ratchet,
what I mean?
you got to hook him up. If you know anybody that got the big sizes, you need to hook him up.
Man, that's what he shop shit. That was this thing though. You know your shit real when you get it.
Hey, you have to go to Ross and get the knockoffs, man.
Probably. Hey, that was the way. That was the way back in the day, man. Go up to Marshalls or Ross, find you a clean little pair, as clean as you could to go with a fit.
Some of them ugly as hell. I wouldn't rock them, but you know what I'm saying? They carry
I ain't even seen no size 15 inside round.
What's funny is like with the UA shoes, like they also make like UA Gucci shoes and UA like dress.
See, I didn't know that.
Shoes.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I remember I saw somebody they had some cold Gucci shoes and they was like the high, they was like 10 is the highest size. I'm like 10. They was like, yeah, we only go like the 10. They don't even because I guess they only really cater to like the Chinese people when it comes to those types of shoes because they don't have anything in like big sizes. Like I was like, wow.
Y'all mean?
Y'all mean was an abomination.
Y'all mean get all his shoes imported from the U.S., huh?
Yeah, because they ain't making nothing over there his size.
That's that shit. They make the damn women shit too, like the damn red bottoms and shit, the heels and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think
where you think most of the females getting that damn hair from? They make that hair too. Shit.
AliExpress is crazy, and jerseys. You know, they already know. Like that. They make everything.
Hey, now. I usually buy my jerseys from like Fanatics, but I've been looking for like a knockoff jersey plug because I will wear a knockoff jersey.
Hey,
it's not the same. It's not the same with my shoes. A jersey, I'll wear one.
I'm gonna say, what is a knockoff jersey? Because they make different types of jerseys all the time.
Like you know,
either one of them can be. What I'm saying is, if it's not, we understand it's not authentic. If it's not authentic. If it didn't come from an NBA store, or whatever, if it's not authentic. But at the same time, you got swingman jerseys, you got all these other different types of jerseys. Does that consider it a knockout? You get what I'm saying?
Well, you know, like
no.
I mean, no. Those are, you know, it's real when it's made from a real manufacturing, blah 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 blah. But like these people overseas, like they cold with it, like they can put your name on the back.
You got you.
Instead of FUBU, it'd be Bufu.
See, hey, leave that in there.
Right, man.
I'm about to say, go on AliExpress or DHgate, bro. Like DHgate, AliExpress, like just go on there and like.
Hey, Strong Gory, leave that in the chat, man. I need one, man, because sometimes you can't find a certain player. Like you go to Fanatics, they ain't gonna have certain players, bro. You be looking for, you know, I want to give me a code Mets Darryl Strawberry jersey, or sometime it'll be a player that you remember, like Deion Sanders used to play for the Giants, but I ain't gonna be able to find his Giants jersey. I'll probably only find the Braves if it's Deion. And where else did Deion play? Deion played for New York, I think, before.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
see, that's winning.
Rupa ready on the jersey plug.
Man, they got the jerseys over.
This is
Get
website
another.
it's called dhgate.com, man. Check it out, bro. What about say? They got everything over there as well. I remember when I had lost a lot of weight and I had wanted to get like a custom suit because they make custom suits. Like you just give them your measurements and they make the suit up, and it was like $100. It took like
That's what's up.
it took like a month to get to me, and I was like, man, this ain't gonna fit. Boy, I put that suit on, it fit like a perfect suit. I was like, wow, like I'm
Taylor, yeah.
tailored. I'm
That's crazy.
for $100, Joe. Like you, like we try to get anything like that in the States, $300-400 because the fact that
Hey,
Well, with
when
the
it comes
jerseys,
to
that's too. I
when
don't
it
know.
comes to
I
jerseys,
guess I
I'm
feel
not
different
tripping.
about the jerseys when it comes to shoes because I feel like you get all type of jerseys and all different people type of make a different type of pipe. I can't even talk. All different types of jerseys are made by different people.
Right.
I don't know. I guess the jersey game is way different from the shoes, but I didn't even know they had. I guess fake jerseys, but I guess if it's not a NBA jersey, I just don't see it as being a fake jersey because you have different jerseys. You know what I'm saying? You'll see them in Walmart. You'll see them in different stores. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that.
You either getting a hardwood classic, a Nike right now, or I don't know. I think there might be starters, but for me, I don't really care what patches on it. It's just kind of like it's like putting on for that player, man. It's certain players that you remember when you was young that you kind of want to put on for it. So
yeah,
when I think
especially
of,
when it comes to the kick, you know what I'm saying? You got a certain pair of kicks that'll go with that jersey. It makes sense to me.
Exactly.
Like I saw this LeBron James jersey, and instead of it saying Lakers, it said Crenshaw. It was like a white with the baby blue and royal on there. Like it's like y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Like
that's that Nipsey special right there.
Yeah, that's the Nipsey.
Nipsey special.
But that's not real. Like that somebody made that up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
but that's fire though.
Well, something like that. That's just blatant.
I'm just saying. Hey, I mean, it's cold.
Still dope though. Or like when you see them old Mud Waters Bobby Boucher's. You know what I mean? That's hard. You wear that with the right pair of sneakers, man. That's hard.
Yeah.
So
like you said, I like to get the older jersey. Like, I get like the older players. Like I fuck with baseball more than I did basketball when I was younger. So I get like Andre Dawson, Frank Thomas, Eddie Murray. I'm getting like older jerseys like that and shit.
You feel me? Like names, but probably names that you really can't find like that.
Yeah, Raleigh Fingers on that ass. They like,
exactly.
That makes sense. Who your baseball team? Seattle?
No, I like the actually St. Louis Cardinals. Like I like the Marcus McGwire they had. And Ozzie Smith was my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
McGwire was a beast, boy.
Ozzie Smith was the shit with the backflips.
Yes, definitely.
That was my boy.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm a Giants fan, but I don't. For baseball, the only team I probably won't rock really is the Dodgers. But I show love to the A's. Yeah, I like the Rock. I like how the Rockies jerseys look. I think the Devil Rays their jerseys look cold. The Braves, they got cold jerseys. Ain't it Devil Rays?
No, it's the Rays now. They took the Devil out.
Yeah, it's the Rays.
Did they? Why did
it's been took that out.
But Diamondbacks, St. Louis, Detroit, they shit look clean. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of clean baseball jerseys.
I grew up liking the Braves.
The Braves.
But I definitely rock with Houston, Texas.
Well, you gotta have that Nolan Ryan.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
definitely respect that. Dude.
Old school Nolan Ryan.
Who else was it?
What do you say? Astro World. Yeah.
Yeah, Astros, man. I ride with the Astros. Definitely ride with them. I just hate they got caught up in all that bull crap that's going on because now everybody's out for them.
Shit, if football was with it would have been the same thing for the Patriots, but football don't mind when you cheating a little bit, I guess.
Man, apparently not. Ratchet, who you think who you picking for football, or you rock with football?
I'm going to Saints. Come on now, who that all day?
Man. That boy here, these Saints. I got respect for the Saints. I just put it that way.
I got no problem with the Saints.
Huh?
You in Louisiana?
No, that's where I'm from though. I'm in Florida. I'm in Pensacola.
Okay. Did any hurricanes affect you, or is that only in Louisiana?
Nah, we just got rain like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, that old Hurricane decided he wanted to do some tricks.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could deal with that every year. It's like every year they come down to Florida and tear some shit up. I'm like, damn.
Hey, on the cool, this is the first year that I've been here that didn't hit nothing. Like my first year I moved here, smaller hurricane. Then next year was Hurricane Michael. That shit tore everything around that big, man. I'm talking about, bro. I said, let's knock on some wood, man. Let me knock on some wood around there.
Hey, that's probably a crazy ass feeling,
knock on
bro.
it for you.
Hey, you was there sitting in it?
Hell yeah. Like I was, I ain't know no better. I was like, oh, back when I'm like, man, whatever. I'm like, man, I'm from Louisiana, man. Fuck the motherfucker little bullshit shit. Man, I should have left.
You left one hot spot for the hurricane and hit to the main spot.
Yeah, man, it was scary in the beat. I ain't gonna even fake it. I was like, man, look, like my girls were crying, going ham, man. We had it was trill. It was trill. I will say that.
Yeah.
Hey, Black Ass Africans say they got Jersey groups on Facebook.
Man, I'm gonna have to rock with it. And one dude I do watch on YouTube, his name is Throwback King. He usually cover the Ewings and shit, but he got hella jerseys too. I rock with him too in his Ewing 33 group. He usually be posting some plugs for the jersey, but I ain't been able to find that Darryl Strawberry, and I want to go back.
You going for the Packers, but they disrespecting Aaron Rodgers.
He ain't the quarterback. What?
Oh, they drafted another quarterback.
Hey, that's what happens. He should know. He should know.
They got that man some help. They doing him.
Hey,
they doing him just like they did Brett Favre.
Exactly. So he should know better than anybody.
Man,
you know what I mean?
They disrespecting the game. They disrespecting the game.
What about the NBA, man? What y'all think about their little day protests?
I honestly, in my opinion, and I'm gonna turn it over to you guys after I say this. I'm gonna say this. My opinion, I felt like I'm glad that they came back, just for the simple fact of I respect what they did, first off, but I felt like if they continued to just say do away with the season, I felt like they would have been giving away their platform to speak. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because you got to look at there's hundreds of cameras in your face before and after and during the game. You get what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you guys need to say or voice or get points across is when a lot of people are paying attention. And I feel like if you guys would have said no, do away with the season, that'd have been right up their alley. You get what I'm saying? So however, I do understand, like I say, I understand the reason why they did it. Because honestly, we're all tired of it. It's just ridiculous. But I'm glad that they're going back to playing because now you guys get to do what you need to do, and you still have your platform to speak and say anything or whatever it is that you guys need to say. On top of that, I mean, you got guys with big contracts. We'll just say like Kawhi, LeBron, AD, stuff like that. Those guys, you can afford to sit down. You get what I'm saying? But you got the little guys that's down here, you know what I'm saying? They fighting and scrapping. They need to play. You know what I'm saying? Which is why they're in the bubble. So I respect that first and foremost. So you can't just say, oh, we just gonna sit down. Well, if you're gonna do that, are you gonna pay the rest of these guys' salary out of your salary? You get what I'm saying? And I understand the whole reasoning behind it, and I understand the sacrifices that need to be made. But at the same time, if I'm Michael Jordan, if I'm LeBron James, and I'm AD, and I'm Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm saying, and I say, okay, I'm gonna sit down because I know I'm good, but that doesn't mean you got the other people on the you know what I'm saying, you got these other little 10 to 12 people on the roster that's not getting paid like you getting paid. So go ahead, run it. So I 100% get it, but I'm just glad that they're back to it. But at the same time, you got to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna walk off on the job, okay, what's your plan? Or I'm gonna quit my job. Okay, what's your plan after that? What do you plan on doing? What are you trying to accomplish? What do you want us to do? What do you want the owners and stuff to do? You get what I'm saying? And it's not like the NFL, because the NBA is usually on top of their game when it comes to letting the players speak their minds and voice their opinions and stuff like that.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And I would give it to Silver. The man is on top of his stuff. He's been a great commissioner. Now, Goodell, he needs some help. He needs some tips. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, you know what? I don't blame Goodell fully, because he works for the owners. So what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he's
It's good
the
old
one.
boys.
He's the one who's going to take the brunt of everything that's going on for the owners. Now the
Right.
owners in the NFL, they need to get their goddamn life together. You
The
get what
owners
I'm
in the
saying?
NFL are still old school, good old boy type motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
But I feel
It's
like
hard.
I'm glad that they're going to go back and do this the season and start back today, and we'll see. Because I love basketball. That's my favorite sport of all. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting on football, but I don't know how they're going to figure out this COVID stuff with full contact. And I just pray none of them contracted, get it, or anything like that, because there's not going to be a bubble, and there's way too many people on each side of each team, and you got to think about traveling and stuff. I don't know, but I turned over to y'all. Run a gun. What you think?
Well, I gotta go, man. My kids is bugging my wife, so I gotta head out. But
oh man,
That daddy life.
Hey, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? I got 5, and they back in school this week, so you know what I'm saying.
Don't make no more.
Give me a break, and I'm glad they back because I can't do the teacher thing. I don't get paid for that, man. I shout out to Bo's Kicks for that, bro. So
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, give me that fucking check, shit. You ever teach these damn kids?
It was tough enough, but yeah, I gotta head out, guys. But yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Renegade.
Hey, we play COD later on, bro.
Yep, I catch y'all on the flip side.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm about to say, money and everything. You feel me? Like I felt like they should have protested until they seen like some real action. Like
Right.
the cops that shot the people. Have the cops been arrested yet? I'm not.
No, they haven't been arrested. They're on leave. You know how that goes.
They should have protested till the mugs was in jail, like until some actual justice happens. You feel me? Like, hey,
right.
we demand they go to jail. We demand a dude. They had a list of demands. We protested until this happens. Then okay, cool. But like, you just really took 2 or 3 extra days off. And it's not really like you shouldn't even really protest it at all if you're just gonna do it for a game. Like you got to go all the way in when you do that type of protesting. And I feel you like people like live check to check or whatever. But unfortunately, you're on this platform that's bigger than all of us, and you got to take that sacrifice if you want real change. You feel me? Like and then also they know what it was. They know that they're using this platform to like necessarily make change, so you got to save up a little bit on that check, you feel me, just in case you don't get paid. You know what I'm saying?
What they might have to do also is for Chris Paul and the other guys at the head of the Players Association and Union, they might have to put in some type of program where so much money is deducted from player salaries, you know what I mean, and maybe a percentage wise, so that when it do come to something we got to walk out for. Now you done banked up some money to keep all these players afloat. You know what I mean? In hard times. That's usually
type of jump.
Yeah, exactly. That's how that go. So because what'll happen from that is they'll all get some more power. See, the league definitely wants y'all playing. They making more money off these games than the players is. You know what I mean? And right now they got a contract. I don't know how much money is being spent on the commercials for them playing in this dome, but that's all they getting because ain't no fans coming to the arenas like before. So
but see, they got people paying to do the virtual thing, so you can pay to do the virtual.
Maybe, but it ain't gonna touch the amount that they can fill a whole stadium for playoff basketball.
Oh, what they're doing is I guess you could say trying to stop the bleeding. Stop the hemorrhaging
a little bit.
Because I guarantee when everything gets back to the new normal, as far as us being able to go into venues and stuff like that, that virtual stuff is gonna stay. I promise you. Watch what I tell you.
They was already working on it.
I think
they was already working on it. Like sideline. It was like sideline. They was already working on that. Like in the King Stadium, they had put that in when they built it, the new stadium we got. But as far as like having leverage on the owners, man, that's your leverage. You have to be willing to take that hit. And if you ain't, then they got you. They got you every time. So you got to be willing to take that fucking hit. And I don't think it's some decisions that owners will have to make that might be unfavorable as far as like investors and shit like this that won't think it's a popular uh, choice for them to go out like that, or for the owners to step up and be like, you know what, we ain't rocking with that neither. But to me, you don't have a product if you don't have the players. You do not have a product if them players don't show up, man. So
True.
something needs to happen. I wish they would have went a little bit longer, but I understand why they didn't. But going forward, now is the time. If they didn't have one implemented before, y'all got to get a system in play where y'all saving some money up for when it's time to do it, because it's going to happen again. When it's time to do it, they need to be able to be like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Get at
And that's
it.
why
You know what I
I
mean?
think I don't agree with the protest, because it's like it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen
It's
again.
going to
Like
happen.
protests ain't doing it. I think it's time more. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna not play, like what you be doing while you're not playing. I think the action that you
Right.
do while you're not playing is more important than
Have
you
a
saying
plan.
you're not gonna
Exactly.
play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Right,
gotta have
right.
a plan.
Yeah, because like I'm like, man, like it's gonna happen. Like we said, it's gonna happen again. Like that's the
Gonna
whole
happen.
It's going to happen.
but we know it's gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, we didn't expect for it to happen like this, but I mean, you got to think about it. George Floyd has been about almost 2 months, almost 3 months or whatever, and then all of a sudden this happens, and it's like, bruh, are you serious?
But it's
Yeah,
like how much
You
damage
get
that's
people
you
so
you
damn
before this?
cold. That's so
Because
damn.
it's been
They
more
act like
damage
they act
before
like they
this.
gotta find. They act like they gotta find evidence when it comes to that shit. Nigga, this shit is on video. If you don't
Yeah,
hurry up and put that motherfucker in jail, come on now.
yeah.
You know, I
But
seen
see,
one before this. A dude got gunned down and shot him in his back. Like he was just running away. They shot him in his back. Like so he started
yeah,
running. Just, bow, 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 boom.
it's.
I
I'm gonna
seen
tell
that
you
too. That was
the reason
the traffic
why
stop or
the arrests are
tail
not
light.
happening
Yeah.
is because it needs to be a federal law for shooting an unarmed person,
Fact.
especially in the back.
Man,
I
niggas
just
ain't
That's
running
seen it.
away from you. They
that's
run
where.
away from you, my nigga. Like, bro, like
Yeah,
what?
this is why it's important to vote. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've done my share of dirt. I've been in trouble, this and that and the third. But we all have the power to vote. So once you cleared your felony and all this and that and other, you have the power to vote again. So with voting, like with me, I don't, and this is my personal thing, I don't just vote on presidential elections. You know what I'm
The
saying? We got
local
to
election more
understand
important than the presidential election down there.
exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta, like I vote on so much crap that happens around your community, in your city,
Yeah.
in your neighborhood. I'm talking about governors, mayors, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that comes in,
School,
these lobbyists, schools, where's this money? You
legislation.
gotta
Yeah.
vote on this type of
All that.
stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand the electoral college. Like a lot of people sit up here and be like, oh, we got the popular vote. But shoot, that really don't mean nothing if you're not
Yeah.
winning the electorals. You get what I'm saying? So we got to understand that we got to get out there and vote, because if you don't vote, you ain't got the right to say shit. That's just the way I look at it. Especially if you have the power and the ability to vote. If you weren't able to vote for whatever reason, I understand it. Stuff happens. Life happens. But if you could have voted, or you could have went out there and did what you need to do and take care of your business and voted, then you have every right to complain or say whatever it is that's going on. That's just the way I am with that. You don't like it, it is what it is. Get out there and do something about it. So the thing is, you got to get out there and vote. You know what I'm saying? And so there's things that happen around your community that we have a lot of power on, that a lot of us as the Black culture, as we need to know that we're able to do and to change. You get what I'm saying? So when the governor stuff comes around, when it's time to vote on new governors, mayors and stuff like that, know the terms, know what you need to do, get out there and vote. You got to pay attention to the stuff, because they'll just keep sliding right on up under your nose and keep on happening.
Yeah.
Hell
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
I
all of
definitely
that
agree with
matters.
that local.
Exactly
Now, I ain't
why.
gonna lie,
So
I don't believe I was voting for the president. I don't think that's shit. Local shit, I think we gotta
Fact.
change it.
Why?
Presidential vote, I think that's already established the fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
it is. I mean, just
Hey,
look at
look
the
at
stuff that
Black.
happened before.
Black said he said his mayor election was on the shade room. Damn. It was like that. Damn. God damn.
Bruh,
What were they doing? That's how it's a
Oh, I
Marion
saw
Barry
that too.
shit.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Oh boy,
we all
That's
tired of it,
that's
man.
crazy.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
All
That's the
right. So
Alabama shit.
Hey, what we got up next? We got Around the Horn, or we got the highly rockable segment.
man, we can do, I don't know what you want to do around the horn, then we do a Hottie Rockable. You ready to do Hottie Rockable, me and my kicks? And then we can go into the others?
We can go around the horn.
Round the horn. There it is. So the next session that we got, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we try to keep the theme going, you know what I'm saying, over here on the Sneakerhead Podcast Network. So around the horn, you know what I'm saying, we go around the horn, see what's going on the latest information. You know what I'm saying? So latest drops. I know, you know what, the one thing that I did want to pull up, and I peeped this last night, and my energy just changed. So I'm going to say my energy changed just because of the colorway.
Oh, you thought something was trash, huh?
Oh yeah, I definitely. Hey man,
that boy done changed his mind.
Y'all comment in the chat. Y'all comment down there, man. You can't tell me it's at least one shoe that you thought was trash and you change your energy once you seen it or you got it in hand, or vice versa.
I'm gonna tell you for sure right
reserve,
now.
Here's my disclosure: as a sneakerhead, I reserve the right to change my daggone mind when I see a pair.
It's a biohack, huh?
No, I've been wanting them out the gate. It's a one.
Okay.
So this may possibly.
I did see the biohacks in hand, and I'm like, okay, I see the color.
You rocking?
Hey,
it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad.
Okay. Hold on.
Ratchet, you got them already?
No.
Yeah, I like them. I like them.
So you ain't gonna get them?
They so funky that like
me? Nah,
I just fuck with them.
I just think they pop. They pop crazy.
They do pop.
So this might be the Jordan 35.
Okay.
Now, I said my energy changed. I think it was a couple of weeks ago we talked about it, and I seen it, and I was like, I don't like it. Because I think it was a black and white one that they had.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was ugly. But this is supposed to be the bread colorway. And this is not this. Now, I will say, this is not the official 35. This is what they think this might be the 35. And the reason I'm going to say and get out on the limb and say, you heard it here first. I think this is the 35 just for the simple fact I'm looking at the tongue and it reminds me of the OG 13.
Well, usually
you said it was 13?
Yeah,
the tongue, bro. The Jumpman right here.
Okay, with the circle around it.
Yes, that's like from the 13.
The only thing I don't know, because like they supposed to mimic the fives, like the 31s mimic the ones, the 32s mimic the twos, the 33s mimic the threes, the 34s
you might be able to say you're right.
These don't mimic the fives.
Maybe the cage on the side, like it's not really a cage, but maybe maybe that's 3M and it's supposed to be something like a cage. I don't know. We really won't know.
These really don't mimic the fives. I will give you that.
Yeah.
However, I'm feeling them. I think it's the. Remember the first ones we seen were just straight black and white, and I was like, if that's how it's coming out, I'm not rocking with it. Okay. But if they come out with the colors like you know how they used to come out with the red pair, then they come out with the blue pair. You know what I'm saying? Like if you start popping colors in them, then I'm my energy gonna change. I'm just being honest with y'all.
Okay, quick question. If these weren't the 35s and these was like regular Team Jordans, would you cop?
I actually would. No cap.
No,
y'all know me. I cop what I like. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
I'm gonna say with them mimicking the shoes, they usually would put the Nike Air on the back. They ain't do it this time, so I don't know. I'm curious to see. It's not a bad looking Jordan, and I know what you were trying to do, me and my kicks, because Union LA they did 2 other Jordans other than the Jordan 4.
They did the proto. I think it was.
Yeah, I wasn't really mad at those. They wasn't bad. You know what I mean?
It wasn't bad. I just wasn't trying to get them.
You know, the problem is when it be Team Jordans, man, is it be so many other pairs of shoes that I put priority on. It don't be that I don't think none of the Team Jordans is clean. Some of them I fuck with, but it'd be like, nigga, like 30 shoes. Other than that, I want to grab. You know what I mean? So that's what happened with that. It don't be that I don't like them. Some of them be clean. You know, like I wish the Dub Zeros had came to my side.
I'm straight on them.
He said, I'm Gucci.
I'm passing on them.
I think that might be 3M though on them.
I don't know. I mean, you got the zoom technology in them.
They have to put Nike Air on the back.
Now, I would say this: the
I would like the tongue to be bigger.
I feel like the 2 tabs. I think if you're gonna do the pull tab, the Jumpman on the tab, like you don't need the tab on the tongue. At this point, that's my only gripe. I don't think you need the pull tab on both.
Better than the back tab on.
Yeah, like one of them got to go.
Now, okay. Now in Chicago, all Team Jordans, but I don't know why, but like the African Americans in the hood, they call them Mexican Mikes. I don't know why they call them.
What?
Yeah, they call them
Hey, bro. Hold on, baby mama's half Puerto Rican, half Mexican. That's racist, bro.
I know. I don't know why they call them that. I don't know why. Like it's like for some reason anything that's Team Jordan and not a retro, they call them Mexican Mikes, and they will put this in the Mexican Mike category. And no one will buy them. Like
Whoever started that need their butt kicked. That's crazy.
It's a lot of biases. Like like with all black low Air Force Ones. Like for some reason
Oh,
in
yeah.
Chicago, if you wear them,
You finna put in some work.
It's like you're about to rob somebody. Like, but like literally,
Rupa,
like
you finna put in some work with some all black forces on. They don't care about life.
One of my bros who in Oklahoma, he bought a pair of all black Air Force One lows. He's like, yeah, just pick up a new pair. And I'm looking like, see, if this was Chicago, they would just roast you because you got on some all black one lows. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunately, in Chicago, we got a lot of biases and it's weird.
Sometimes I see a pair. Hey, look, sometimes I see a pair. I know everybody don't like it, and I accept that challenge. I'll be like, I'm gonna put something on to really make these bust. And truth be told, I'll go out and have people asking like, well, oh, them is clean, dude. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just you gotta have that confidence sometimes to pull something out. You know what I mean? Not every.
Like, I still rock some Eddie Jones Team Jordan. Shit, Eddie Jones.
Yeah. It just depends. It depends on which Team Jordan it is, man. Some of them is clean.
Yeah, the Mellow Jones, Black History Month Mellow Jones. Shit, I rock the dog shit out them.
Yeah. Shit, I like Westbrooks, to be honest.
Westbrooks are clean.
Yeah, I like Westbrooks.
All right.
What's them Yeezys? Where we at? Nah, don't go to them Yeezys. That look like the colorway that just dropped. Why they do that with the 350 on? Like he could have 350 so dope. Like he's stuck in a certain color spectrum where he don't want to be creative about it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, he could have a sole one color and then the rest of the shoe doing all like he can bring them back, bro, and they can be hard. The 14s, that's a go. Where they switched it up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like
the purple and yellow Jones, there were 5 of them. I'm like, damn, shit. I haven't seen all blue ones. There was like the sole was blue, the upper was blue too, like the raw blue. Them motherfuckers 5.
I remember a long time ago they leaked. It was a leaked photo of a purple 500 with a gum bottom, and it looked dope. It wasn't like those pink. Remember how we ended up getting it was a pink 500.
Yeah.
It was a dark purple 500 with a gum bottom. It looked so clean, but it never dropped. It looked fire, bro. It never dropped. And a maroon one I seen, and then neither one of them dropped. It was just like a concept or just a leak that never came to fruition. Yeah, them is hard.
Yeah, these are definitely with Grady's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something different out of the norm.
Hopefully they don't sell out, man.
And Wizards 14s, they gonna sell out. They gone. Everything now is gone. Everything is gone. Except for in store.
You be surprised.
In store, no. Sneakers out, yeah.
But you know what? I don't think they'll sell out immediately. I think they'll sell out throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at. Remember, didn't nobody think the candy canes was gonna sell out? And shoot, they didn't sell out immediately, but they sold out in a couple of hours.
Nah, them things was like right away out of there.
That was right away, bro.
This thing was
almost city still
gone. In the store for real?
Yeah, I'm still online too.
No,
the 14s. I remember they was gone.
Online, they didn't go as quick. What else did we already went through these. What else we got?
I said Lucky Greens, but I think we covered them before. For me, I'm a 13 fan, so that's a cop. You don't have to go to them, but for me, that's a cop.
Lucky Greens are definitely with Grady's.
Yeah, I'm Scooch on them. I don't like them.
Did you have a pair? You covered them already, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I seen that video. And then those Yeezys, like I said, that's Tuesday.
I like them shit.
Me too. Different enough, huh? Something different.
I like
something different.
Yeah, I like
It has
this.
been.
And it's like
These are
he could
clean to
have
me.
been doing that, but I don't know. He wait forever to try to do this.
For
First
me,
time
it's
in a
the
long
color.
time.
That's why I
Yeah.
like
Right.
these.
They pop.
The color just pops to me. You know what I'm saying?
I
And,
actually
Yeah,
like
they
that little
pop.
shoe. Like I like the first one he dropped too. I actually like that little shoe. I like the whole little silhouette and they come.
Yeah, it was like white and tan.
Yeah.
no, I got
Yeah, it was cold.
yeah.
It was cold too. Yeah.
And did
You
y'all
might
have
have to
any?
go up. You might have to go a size up on those though. I heard they narrow.
Probably.
I feel
Did,
like
did
give me
any of
another
y'all
pair
cop
of
the
these shit.
any Kobe's? Any Kobe stuff?
Hey, yeah, I didn't get no Kobe's, man. I straight L's on them.
Yeah, straight out.
And
I ain't
I
even
even
tried.
tried
I
to
ain't
go
even
to
tried.
undefeated and grab those. I didn't get none of those either.
Yeah, I ain't even tried them either.
That defeated pack, like
I
that was the
knew I
coldest
wasn't
one
gonna
to
get
me.
it, but I still tried. Y'all know how that go.
Well, I'm about to say what y'all think about. I mean, obviously, who has the heat is about to start back up.
I
Yes, I'm
like them
ready.
tie-dye blazers that's about to drop too, or did they already drop? Tie-dye
No, they
blazers.
dropping.
Yeah, they dropped.
No, they
They
haven't
dropped.
dropped yet. Them tie-dye blazers, no, they haven't dropped yet. They're
I
still
thought
on
they did.
the. No, they still on the app because I just seen them this morning.
You sure? I could have swore Coffee did a review on them.
You
I
may
think they
have, but
dropped
I know they
early
ain't dropped yet.
or something.
Okay, maybe.
They dropped early somewhere else, but they're still on the apps, bro.
Hey, did you go to Presto? That Presto's cold.
They drop on the 3rd. The tie-dye blazers. A Presto Flynet.
That shit's clean. That shit's clean. I like what they did with that one.
Okay, so this gives me the what is it? The Yicho.
Lightweight.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit too. A little bit
It's
too
giving me
like
the
that.
Yicho
You right.
vibe, bro.
Let me
I
think.
rock with it though. It's got just enough color to make it. I can rock with it.
I don't like that little cage on the side. I don't like that little cage on the side. The little laces.
That's just typical Presto shit, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't like that prayer part though.
I feel like they could have did the cage a different color. Maybe that would have.
What would you do? Would you put it like a smoke gray or something?
I would have did a smoke gray to match that them inserts on the midsole and the sole.
Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah,
I definitely would have did that.
I think it's clean though.
You can't go too dark because the shoe is just kind of dark. So you want something light to kind of help it pop out, or at least change the laces in it.
I just cut the whole cage off. That shit gotta go.
That would be interesting though to see it without the cage though, because Prestos are comfortable. I don't know anybody.
That's the whole Presto vibe.
Oh, we got a women's only.
I ain't gonna lie, the new Giannis's look pretty clean. I still ain't gonna buy them though.
Yeah,
the
ones look. See, this shoe came out and a couple people in Foot Locker was previewing it, and I promise you, every single one. Mexican Mike's. I promise you, bro. And I was like, wow, man. Like even these, I don't know, man. Like it's the Chicago. They always trying to down something, bro.
Them ain't bad.
These ain't bad. If these were men's and I could fit them, though, I would grab these.
Mexican Mike's, huh?
Mexican Mike's, bro. I'm at the.
Now you gonna have this in my head, bro. I'm like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna share one with you, bro. Where they just going in and calling them. They call Dub Zeros Mexican Mike's. They call 6 Rings Mexican Mike's. I'm like, bro,
first of all, Dub Zeros, y'all disrespecting the game saying that. That's just
real.
Dub Zeros go hard, bro.
I know, I'm like, bro, like Dub Zeros go hard and 6 Rings, but I don't know, man. Anything that's not a retro, they call it Mexican Mike's. It's weird. But it's crazy.
Now I'm gonna say my disclosure,
not
man.
A retro.
My Mexican Mike's right here.
For
fire.
Sure. Gotta have
fire,
it, man.
Those cold. Those phones. They came in man size.
Yeah, I love phone posits. When I first seen these on IG about 3 or 4 days ago, I was like, man, these clean. I gotta have these. But then I seen it again on somebody else's post, and I found out. I think it was Z Sneakerhead. I think I found out that they were GS only, bruh. I'm gonna tell you how now. I was in my feelings about it because I feel like this is a cold pair. I like these. These go hard. Now, however, I do have a daughter that still wears GS. But I
Hey, did you
love
see them Valentine's Day looking fives?
sick, stupid, bruh. Those are clean.
I would swap the laces though, but yeah. I thought that was kind of clean with the red and then the little
These need
pink
to.
on it
Hey,
on the top.
if anybody got any connections with Nike and Phone Pilot, they need to make these adult size. I don't care,
That
y'all ain't
rose on
got
the back fire.
y'all ain't gotta like them, but I think those are clean, and I think it's because I'm partial to white shoes. Y'all already know. Dang, what was it? What we was just
Organs.
talking about?
The organs for sure.
Uh,
You talking about the fives?
I don't know if I can put it up on here, but we're gonna try and see.
I ain't seen them yet. Say some Valentine's Day 5.
They look like a Valentine's
It
Day.
lightweight look like a Valentine's Day, yeah. But I think it's a GS2 or a women's.
Yeah, it's a GS.
So maybe for my daughter.
Those that came out before.
No,
You know what? It was a five similar to it. I
Yeah.
want to say. But I think it was
Oh, I
like
think I
all
have
over
seen what
red.
y'all talking about.
I think it was all over red with pink highlights. That's how I think it was before. It was like more red than it was all white like that. They look like fire reds, Rupa.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
know.
I
I know
have
what you're talking.
seen
I know what
them.
you're talking about now. Yeah, I know those
Yeah,
fabs you're talking about.
yeah, they did look like
those
fire
are
reds. Here they go.
Mm-hmm. Where you seeing? Okay, yeah.
Shoot, I had to go to these
yeah.
sneakerheads. IG.
Yeah, that's where I seen them at.
Hey, these boogers clean, man.
The
Yeah,
cage and
man.
the inside and everything. But I would do a lace swap on them. I would put her some pink laces in
You know
there.
what? I think I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I think these would probably come with some extra laces. I'm just saying, because I mean, you throw some pink laces in
I
it,
don't like
well,
that tongue. I fuck with that tongue for sure, for sure.
that booger look
Yeah.
good, bro. And
Is it a low though, or is it regular height?
It's
That's
no,
a regular
it's a
height.
GS, so it looks low.
Yeah, look hella low. But or maybe they didn't pull the tongue up like they supposed to. But
Yeah,
They probably
that
didn't pull the tongue up, but you know it's a GS only. So I'm like, dang, boy, that booger's clean
yeah.
as hell.
And then the little shark teeth on the bottom or whatever, the fighter jet little.
Yeah,
That's
and
clean
pink
too
too.
with that pink. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
But like
I
Rupa,
know
that
Going brand going away from the little icy blue bottom on them fives. Y'all think that's gonna like something to stop or what? Like I said, the Jones, they had the regular old just see-through milky. They ain't had a blue tint to it, and I see them don't got the blue tint to it neither.
I don't know. I
I
think
don't
they're
know.
just trying something
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I think maybe just trying something different.
But you
We'll
know what?
see.
I think
They got shit yellow faster. You know what I'm saying?
that is a good question though. But I feel like with this one, that milky blue bottom. I mean, that milky bottom on this 5 right here, it looks better.
Yeah,
I think it
so
looks better than that blue one would.
Yeah, I think
But,
it looks better on what the Jones too. Like I like it the clear bottom. I'm just talking about. I don't know how long it's gonna stay like that. Cause if I wear them once or twice, my shit be looking green.
Yeah. It do turn gray
it do.
from the dirt on the bottom.
It definitely do.
You got to go back to putting ice cream on the bottom of your shoe.
Yeah, I am lazy. That's what I need to do. Start cleaning my shit.
Yeah. I need to do like Kings and every Sunday hit mine.
with the what they call it, goat shoe care.
Hey,
plug.
goat shoe care. Plug in. I'm telling y'all make sure that y'all use my code, man. Goat shoe care. That stuff. Hey, man, that stuff really work, man. I really do use it. I promise you. I promise you.
Hey, let me get the screen real quick.
Booyah.
Okay, bro, this is a literal post on Facebook, G, like from Chicago people. If you can read it.
Wow.
Attention, people. These are Mexican mics. I regret these. No, he said. I repeat. These are Mexican mics. Try. Tired of seeing. Why? Come on. It's not a bad shoe. It's too. Like, here's the thing with 6 rings though. I don't like when they too close to the 11 colorway.
Like this one, yeah, like that one, yeah. I
they
definitely understand it.
They fine to me, but give it a colorway that the 11s don't have. That way, it give it more. You know what I mean? Like you can go fuck with it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I like when it's like that.
Rupa,
I don't mind it being
right
there,
here.
but
Booyah. 95s.
No, I'm not rocking.
I
I
like
seen
them.
these. You know what they made me think of? You know how they did the Nintendo 64s last year?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
actually, I think these are made after.
Oh,
No,
hold
these
up.
aren't
They
made
look
after the
different from the
game.
side. Hold on now. They done messed up. What's going on with that now?
Hey, they got gold up on them. They got tearaway on them.
Oh man. Oh, see that hold on. I liked it the first. Yeah, like see that hold up.
So hey, hold on. But Rupa, remember how I was saying I'm not the type of person to take a blade or a razor and cut my shoe away? Like I'm not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like how they look originally. I don't like that with the under stuff.
Oh, you know what I heard too, Kings? Remember how we seen Break? He had posted leather to suede.
Yeah.
He's saying it's like like a suede like. I don't think it's a hairy. So I might be able to see that because let's say it was
It's not possible.
yeah, it is though. If it's like what the all red 12s was, you know how it was like leathery suede.
Yeah.
Or like the,
if it's like that
Ferrari.
and it fades away,
But it's
or like the
not.
Ferraris.
It's bruh.
He said that's the rumor, bro. That's the rumor. That up underneath the Indigo 12, where it's smooth leather on top, but once it starts to rub away, it's almost like eraser material. Once that shit starts to rub away,
It's
underneath,
not like that, bro.
it's lightweight
I was
suede
say
on that
anything
shit.
that exposed, you know, about rubbed on 12.
I ain't seen it yet.
I'm surprised no
But
one has done
I'm
that
gonna
yet.
tell y'all this. This is leather.
Yeah, but when you start rubbing it away, it's like eraser.
It's not gonna be suede up under this, bro. This is too smooth for it to be suede up under it.
Yeah, that is the question.
That is the answer. I'm telling you.
Nigga, hey, I got $10 on PayPal, nigga. When it finally happened.
He about to say, I'm about to do it right now.
On PayPal. Now what?
Nah, there's no suede up under here.
And he was adamant. He was like, "That's the rumor. The rumor is
I'm not
under it."
Look, let me tell you
He was
something.
like, "Up underneath."
If you gotta know your materials, bro,
I
for it
feel
to be
you.
suede up under here,
It don't make sense to me
this
neither.
Is leather.
It don't make sense to me either.
It's not gonna make sense to me because I'm not finna believe that. I don't give a damn who you are. and I rock with Break. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna just tell me no bullshit and think I'm finna believe it.
I don't know. I think it just like it scratches away.
You two had that argument then because I'm not finna argue with it.
And I'm not saying like a long hairy suede. It could be a like that leather suede shit that they was putting like on the Ferraris or on them all red 12s. You feel me?
Bruh, this is not the same as on the Ferraris. You talking about the
No,
reverse
it's not,
Ferrari?
that's the top coat. That's the top coat.
This
is going to wear. I'm telling you, this is going to wear away like blue jeans.
I think it's gonna turn ashy. I think it's gonna look ashy.
That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna wear away like blue jeans. There's not gonna be no suede up under this. So you and anybody else trying to sell that to me, you sell it to somebody who got a pocket full of change trying to buy it because it ain't me.
Just rub it off and take his $10.
He ain't gonna
rub them off. He ain't gonna rub them off.
I mean more than $10, bro. I start
let me get the screen. Let me get the screen.
He ain't gonna rub them off.
All right, this is another post in which
he said,
saying,
"Damn, they really wear Mexican mics in Vegas like they OGs. They had Dub Zeros in a glass case. I'm ready to go now."
You shouldn't have went. You should have kept your ass in Chicago.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not lying to you. Like they call them Mexican mics. Anything that's not retros, they call them Mexican mics, bro. Like,
they need to stop that, bro.
Do they be on your really top for one of them? For one of them Team Jordans with the Carolina blue, the white all over Carolina blue on the bottom.
Technically in Chicago, those are called Mexican mics, but I want them because I always wanted them joints, and I still haven't got them, man. I need them at a good deal.
Here's my thought process: because Jordan built that team in Chicago, brought them championships, you would think Chicago would support everything he do.
You would think
everything, right?
You would think. Oh yeah, thanks for bringing this up. Definitely, it's gonna be great.
I know you're gonna grab these.
These gonna
sell out instantly, man. You tripping? These gonna. You need a bot for these, damn man.
He told me to buy for them.
Everything they're gonna sell completely out. Every single colorway.
You got the Miami Hurricanes. Oh, they got 3 different tabs that come with them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty clean.
That is tight.
Them go hard.
Oh, there y'all go. Y'all don't even have to just put the Adidas tab on them.
Yeah, that's hard.
So that's for you, Bo.
Shoes up too. I really don't get a lot of Ultra Boosts. I never really, not because I don't like the silhouette. I think they clean, but I just never tried them because they
Shoes
look
up.
narrow.
You still in the chat? Shoes up. You plan on grabbing any of these? I mean, they came out with all the fire colorways. I don't see.
I think like how the toes curl up, like the toe curl up on them jumps.
I think he'll shoot for a couple.
Yeah, first I was like that too, but I mean, most I don't know. I was about to say most runners do that though. Real talk, like if you
because it's the way they run. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm gonna tell you this.
What's called NMDs don't do that either.
Nah,
they stay flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those John got that like that. They got that swoosh up there.
Yeah.
Hey, I like these colorways. I mean, I like the colorways. I just don't like the teams. So it's a no for me.
Yeah, you just have to switch the tab.
Nah, I'm not messing with none of them teams because no. It's straight Longhorns here, brother. I can't rock.
All right, look at them Paris Forces. I think them is clean too.
The Kith?
Yeah, the Kith, yeah.
Them is fire to me.
Rupa, they making these over there too?
I don't know. Like they ain't really. I think they're gonna start going back on. Like they ain't went back and redoing the damn dunks now. Cause you know it's like the height go up. I think they're gonna start like forces get more height. They're gonna start back doing them again.
I seen a couple pairs of the Kith Air Force Ones. That I seen the Chinaman selling them on IG.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
I've had.
What's the damn the collab that just
did? Fire to me. I like them joints right there, man. It's fire.
I like that colorway.
The shit exposed up underneath them.
For Air Force?
Yeah, it was like a big daisy flower on them, like a big thick lace.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
the flat, whatever the hell you want to call them things is on the
I
side.
forgot what it's called.
Yeah, like they do the height ones. They do the height ones for sure.
That's Sean Witherspoon. I think it's an Adidas.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the Air Force one they did with it's got the white bottom sole, it's got like a daisy on the tongue, and like you cut it to expose or you rub it off and expose like some graffiti look under that shit.
Oh, was it? Dang, I know what you're talking about.
I know that was
like a collab. It was like an all black Air Force One, and then they had like the white sole, and then I forgot the name of it, but yeah, you rub them off.
Oh, thank you.
Then that penny PE is dope. Hey,
I think these are
what y'all think about and I was gonna ask Rupa about this too. It's a dude who's taking SBs and he changing the Nike swoosh into like a Jason mask face. I forget what they call him, but apparently that's like a nice little movement right now. And they saying he ain't really taking Nikes, he taking like UAs and just flipping it, making it his own. How you feel about those? And is a guy who taking UAs being UA'd yet? Is that UA in the UAs?
So it's the UA that he just customized shit.
Yeah, that's right.
It's basically UAs he customized. Like he would take that right there and then take the Nike check on the bottom and he would like, I guess, just put a little Jason mask at the front of it.
But it's still a UA.
Shit, he making money off of it. Hey, he was hustling.
I ain't.
People know what it is. I mean, shit.
I forgot the name.
You know what? You make a good point there, because that goes along with what I was saying. If I'm selling it to you and I'm telling you, hey, this is a UA, but I customize it, I respect that more than you telling me, oh, it's a dunk, a real dunk, and you doing it. You get what I'm saying?
I think though his position is like it's his brand. So he ain't trying to say it's a Nike. He's trying to say, "Oh, this is my brand." You feel me? Almost like
he created something. He said like it's like shoe surgeon. If he just got
shoe surgeon, exactly.
And he just put his on there. And he's like, "Hey, I made it now." Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like once shoe surgeon is done with a pair, bro, it's no longer a Nike, really. If you think about it,
true.
Because he done took different fabrics and everything, so it's no longer a Nike. So,
well, at
like
that point, you need to start branding and getting your.
That's what dude is doing.
Copyrights, but you need to get.
He's just smart. Get
your legalities together. Let's just put it that way.
For him doing them, he doing them with UAs instead of buying Nikes and then making like his own brand. So
okay, so this one, y'all know I rock with some mids, but this one, I think I pass on.
What, the red one?
It's basically a white heel reverse and a bread. It's like a white heel bread. It's a little too much. Yeah, you're doing a little too much with this one. Like, I understand the black and red and white colorway is one of the, it's a for show seller, but this one, I'm good. If they was gonna do this, you should have just left the black out. Just did red and white. But then they did that a couple of years ago.
They should have added a little more inch and a half with it, made some highs. I don't do no mid on my weed. I don't want no mid on my ones.
Yeah. That's what he said. I still do them depending on the colorway. So we'll see. Concepts, Kobe's. The hell was that?
Somebody calling. That's all.
I would love, man. I want Jordan Brand to make this 9. I don't know about
They need
y'all.
a lace swap though.
Yeah. I don't care. I'll buy some laces. This just needs a release, in my opinion.
I thought those were across the water jump. I swear. I think they did.
It looked like a colorway they would do. Yeah, facts. It looked like a colorway they would do.
If Rupa could get across the water a pair of these, would you get them?
What do you mean? If he was giving them to me?
No. Because once again, you will see shoes like this, and then 3 or 4 months later, they got them, like the Chinaman just showing them off on IG or whatever. So if he could find a UA pair of this shoe right now for you, and because they're not releasing, would you cop them?
It's a PE.
Yeah, they make UA anything, bro.
Hell yeah, they made UA House of Hoops fucking Bloodline 2.01 because they put the House of Hoops logo on it and everything.
That's crazy.
They got PE, the little fours, the Oklahoma, the Florida. They got UA versions of that. Yeah, I mean, my question to you is, if he could get a shoe, this shoe, UA quality, I mean, best of the best, would you?
If Ru could give me a size 16, purple Friends and Family Travis Scott 4, I'll fuck with it. I'm buying it.
Shit, if I can do that, I'm a miracle worker, size 16.
Because I know I'll never get a Friends and Family in a regular one, but I'll tell people it's a UA though.
I can do. I definitely wouldn't mind having them, but I can do it.
I would. Just because that's my color, bro, I wouldn't even care. I would tell people they're UAs.
I think these that's why I want them. It's just something different. It's outside the box and it's outside of the normal stuff that we see.
I like that they did the sole. That they did the sole like that, but I feel like that same color needs to be somewhere else.
Well, it's on the eyelid.
Did it more iridescent, like what?
It is. The iridescence is on the eyelets and it's on the back of the shoe, the back tab right here.
Yeah, maybe where the tongue, the whole tongue should be that too. I don't know. I just feel like it needs to be kind of hard
to do that iridescent on the tongue.
Yeah, well, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, considering, yeah, I see what you're saying, but it'd be kind of hard to do that.
You're right.
I don't know, clean.
Or maybe with a different pair of laces on there. I definitely wouldn't have chose white laces because the tongue is white. You know what I mean? But something a little different.
I'm waiting on it. We talked about these China. They finally hit sneakers app server. So
I seen that, man. They got so much. And then remember how
I'm gonna try for it. If I don't grab them off of sneakers, I'm going straight to go because I was already going to pull the trigger on them anyway. So
remember how they was talking about a Jordan 4 colorway for the fall, and the colors that they threw out there was the red, the blue. We thought it sounded just like the winterized fours. I think that's that 4 we seeing now. You know, with all that print. That's what that ended up turning into. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that ended up turning into. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting on these. We talked about these last week, man. And,
yeah, what the hell are those?
I don't know, but I want them.
I don't know, but I want them.
Hey, to me, I'm the type, Rupa, I like different. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand the OG stuff. And when you can grab something that's different and it just pop, that to me just pops. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a lace swap, whether it's red, blue, white, whatever damn lace is on, you know what I'm saying? You can work with it. To me, this looks something different. It looks like it's out of a blue jean material, to be honest with y'all. Yeah. I'm just looking at it, looking at the texture.
I think Wave God got them shits.
Am I ready?
Yeah, he be getting everything. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you want to spend them racks. I mean, it's options out here.
Yeah, you definitely got to spend to pay to play. See, this is like a blue jean material.
That red tongue on the other pair, God, boy.
I don't like the red tongue. I ain't gonna lie.
That clean.
The red tongue on that one just look weird, but the blue on this side, the blue tongue look good. It looks good.
I ain't look fire, bro.
Nah.
That's a pass, me and my kicks.
That's a pass.
It's a big pass, and then I'm more likely they probably gonna charge you $225, $250 for them. So you know.
Oh yeah. It's
220, 225.
And you know what?
And
that'll be the dilemma with me because y'all already know. Like I wear a size 12, so I already know it's not gonna be that many. But my dilemma is, okay, do I wait on these, or can I afford to wait on these, and will they still be there? You get what I'm saying?
So it's like, nah, I'm gonna tell you,
they got a name attached to them. You don't wait.
Nah,
they gone. Yeah, they are.
And you know what? And I struggle with that because a lot of people like, man, why did you just do? And because I'm putting together a video of shoes that I hated that I copped at retail, which I have quite a few.
The Rays is coming back.
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier. Somebody said that in the chat line. Air raids are coming back.
Yeah, that was last week. We talked about it last week too.
We talked about it last week.
I'll be getting them.
But see, I wanted the one with the like the African print on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because it's crossing like that, it really looked like Wakanda. You feel me? Like,
well, maybe we'll get them. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, yeah. They start with that, then they give us down the line. Yeah, that'd be fine. Right.
Yeah, we definitely got to get these.
Yeah, you kind of have to too. When the silhouette go away for that long, and then
come back,
it got that acclaim to it, man, and they honor it in other ways, man. You got to try to fuck with that, man, a little bit. You know what I mean? Keep it alive and let Nike see really. Okay, yeah, we mess with that. You know what I mean?
All right, I think that's pretty much it. We didn't got everything else. Oh, wait a minute. Did we go over this? What is this?
No, we didn't. Oh, that was like Hot Punch or something. I almost thought it was Atlanta because the red with the yellow. Yeah, if it would have been regular red, that'd have been a cold Atlanta.
It's spring next year. So yeah. All right. So the next thing we'll wait for me and my kicks to get back, but instead, hold on. YSO said the draw is about to go down for who has the heat.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that subject, but we had went into something.
Are they doing it on their channel?
They made a new page called "Who Has the Heat." I don't know why they did that.
Hey, while we doing that, I want to quickly throw out there for partner interruptions since we're gonna speed it all up. YSO has a podcast or a live stream that he covers on a channel that's marked. We might say anything. Just like that, we might say anything. Go over there and subscribe to YSO's live stream. I think they pop up every now and then. He usually promotes it a little bit, but for a long time I couldn't find the page. But I definitely want everybody to go over there and show him some love. Let's get
you gotta put your link off in the description, and then on your IG, make sure that you put it out there, man.
Facts. He definitely supports everything everybody else do. So good show. I watched the whole show the other day, man. Very entertaining. Some good brothers up over there, man. That's partner interruption. For the rest of the way, it's on me and my kicks, man. It's been a minute. It's been a long time coming.
Yes,
been a long time for that thing.
I made a little short appearance 2 weeks ago, so don't act like I
Yeah,
ain't.
you did. See, okay.
He been having us wait, but you know what? We've been doing good with it. You know what I'm saying? Since he was out, you know what I'm saying? We be like, you know what?
Yeah.
We've been impromptu.
Y'all be having these on. Y'all be having these on Saturday evenings, and that's when I'll be out there. You know, I'll be wanting to hit up an outlet mall, but I'll be like, I can't even do it. I gotta come back.
You know
home,
what?
man.
You know what? Go do what you gotta do, man. Go hit the outlet mall, cause you know, the last time I went to the outlet mall, the line was wrapped around the building, and I said, "Hell to the nizzle." Wasn't doing it.
You're right. I just went to a sneaker convention today. They had one in like Indiana, and bro, like they had a capacity limit of how many people they could leave in there. So like the line started getting bigger and bigger, and I'm like, why isn't the line moving? And they had to wait till people leave out in order to put people in. And I'm like, that's messed up, bro. Like, you know, they should have had some type of limit, bro.
Thank you, Ashley Candles. That's my cousin's candles, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Nice.
Hey, that boy smell good. You see, it's almost gone. I've been burning the hell out the camera.
I appreciate you, man.
Well, I say the first shoe up, you know, since I'm gonna do one for last week since I missed out, you know.
Okay.
What's up?
Up, you know, since I got the Kobe shirt on, we're gonna have to go ahead and do the Kobe One Pro.
All right.
Game 6 joints. You know, he won. He had the shoe on when he hit the game winner, and I want to say game 1 game 6 against the Phoenix Suns. That's when he still had the number 8 on the back. You know, R.I.P. Kobe. I wore this with this shirt and at the sneaker convention, and everybody like, man, bro, these some cold Kobe's you got. And what's so funny is like before Kobe died, no one was really rocking with these shoes. Nobody.
Nah, remember they was sitting everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But then, but now since Kobe passed, these like they was like, man, those fire, bro. Like, how much you pay for those? I'm like, shit, like $80. They was.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing, the Kobe's, the Adidas Kobe's, I was not rocking with those. Those things were ugly as crap. But when he went over to Nike, that's when I was like, okay, I can rock with these, because I don't know what they was thinking about Adidas brand with them.
Nike,
like the Crazy Eights. I like them Crazy Eights.
Oh, them big silver bullet looking motherfuckers. Nah, I was trying.
The Crazy Eights, like
the Crazy Eight was a little different. It was a little bit different,
but I was like,
the space boot for sure, no, but the Crazy Eight was a lot better.
And then this one for last week is about to make Bolt mad, but you know we're gonna have to go ahead and do the Nike Air Raid piece of this.
Oh, see, see, this nigga be stunning on everybody, bro.
He's stunned.
Hey man, that's for Chad. That's for Chadwick Boseman, man, right there. That's them Wakanda Forever, bro.
Wakanda Forever, baby.
I remember when these first came out, I was like, what kind of shoes are these? And I had to. And when these came out, these set, but you know, I waited to get these on sale, but I definitely needed.
Hold on, them still DS?
Yeah,
bro, wear your shoes.
Eventually.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this: when you getting ready for this battle coming up,
you already know.
It's certain pairs, man, that just have that extra shock value. Make sure your arsenal, you set them all to the side in case you got to throw that Hail Mary, bro.
You already know. Hey, I'm on load clips. I'm on load clips, G.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying. We will be in the chat representing for you, but I'm just saying.
I wonder who hopefully I don't get like a juggernaut type opponent. You feel me in the first round? Because then I want to play somebody that's like I forgot last season. It was this one guy. He was just throwing out all types of weird shoes, and like I could have just brought out some old beat up ones to beat them. You feel me? Like I want a person like that, so I could just go into.
You just want to show out.
Yeah, so I can go to my collection, you know what I'm saying, and like bring out a shoe that I know, that even though it's not like if it was going against like a Jordan 11, it wouldn't win. But
who you talking about? You talking about Tops?
No,
we're not talking about. We're not talking about. Oh, I don't have no Air Max Tops.
Yeah. I forgot about Tops.
Hey man. Hey, I love Tops for that shit, man. I feel like he just brain farted. He knew that was the Air Max though, because I seen the video.
Me rolling with that, bro.
Yeah,
Rupa, would you do a sneaker battle, Rupa?
Yeah, I did a couple already.
Yeah, he did a couple of them. Yeah.
I ain't know that. I gotta.
We be doing on Ron channel, right?
Yeah. I thought you went on somebody else here too.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, But yeah, man. But these definitely my babies. I gotta go ahead and get it.
Pull that. Every time he pull out
Yeah,
a
right.
super highly rockable, you notice they DS.
Well, first of all, these are definitely been worn. Okay, these Kobe's, I wore these today.
I mean, outside of them Kobe's that you just showed it, that you just pulled off your feet.
Showed it.
Yeah, this one that you just showed it, that you just pulled off your feet. I know what I said. Everything been DS.
Hey, Rupa. In Florida, what they buzz down? Backwoods, Phillies, or Swishers, or Vegas?
They it's either Swissers or either Backwood. Like I don't be seeing no in between. Like I don't see no Dutchies out there.
Your Swishers
Everybody
sweet.
has Swiss or Backwood.
Your Swishers sweet, man.
Like both for $1 Swissers. Both for $1 cigars.
Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't beat four.
I don't fuck with number them diamonds. It's all I smoke. Diamonds, Swissers sweet.
Okay. Swishers sweet, shit.
Plug.
Swishers sweet. I mean, yeah.
They should give me some money on the cool I spit on their head.
Hey, for a while, Black and Mild was making them for a while without the tip on it.
Oh, for real?
Then they was making just the paper. I was like, wow, okay. Shit changed up a little bit since my day, you know.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I let the show run on a little bit longer because I was gone last week, so you know. Don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull it up. You feel me?
I will put you out of here.
Hey, he hit us with some heat. Came back with some heat, strong as ever.
Oh yeah, now didn't you want to shout out the channel, or you already did that?
I did while you was gone. I pretty much Wise Soul has a live stream that he does.
Okay.
It's called We Might Say Anything. We didn't really bring up the page, but I kind of just threw that out there. It's typed just like that. We Might Say Anything. I think with spaces and everything. And he does a live stream with his partners, and they real talk. They might say anything, man. So I just feel like Wise is one of them guys that support everybody and everything they do. So I definitely wanted to show him some love and bring everybody's attention to it, you know. Other than that, Super Duper Rupa, if y'all want to go over and subscribe, definitely check out, soak up some of the game that he's spitting out there, man, because it's real necessary if you call yourself wanting a UA, or if you call yourself knowing how to spot fakes and making sure your pairs are all legit. Either way, you got to rock with him.
Yeah, definitely respect what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been watching him ever since. I just recently, I don't know why I didn't do it before, Rupa. I just started following you on IG last week, and I don't know. I never even thought to do it, but I greatly appreciate the stuff that you've been doing. You know what I'm saying?
I can be real more I guess you could say more forthcoming on IG, because like YouTube, I can't say everything like clap and shit, but on IG, I take nitty gritty with it on IG. Like I can say, I can be like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I tell you everything you want to know, basically.
Yeah. Matter of fact, man, shout out what you got merch and stuff too, man. I don't shout that stuff out, man. I don't get your brand on out there.
I got a tees on that, man, for the 2020 Air Rackets, the shoes for for the 50 at your door shoot. They do fit a whole size small though, so you gotta order a whole size up.
Oh shit, yeah. That's what's up. So once again, man, I definitely greatly appreciate you pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat, everyone that came through, you know what I'm saying, that interacted with the chat, everybody that came through. Make sure that you guys come in, hit the like button, go out, hit the like button, whichever one it is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure that you guys check out Who Has the Heat. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real close. It's almost that time for them to start back up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you check out Who Has the Heat. I believe it's on 313 Retro Queens channel.
They made a whole new page.
Oh, they made a whole new page.
It's called Who Has the Heat.
You know what? They did. I already subscribed to it. My bad. You're right. So they have a whole new channel. You know what I'm saying? Who Has the Heat? I think that's gonna be real, real dope. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wise Soul. You know what I'm saying? I just subbed up to his We Might Say Anything podcast. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that we support each other, man. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? And That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already
Literally free 99 to not be a hater. Go ahead and do it.
Free 99. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's go and get everybody's outros up in here. You know what I'm saying? Start with the man with the plan. He's thinking about it. He's concentrating. You see the cards going around in his head?
Oh, you talking to me, my bad.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm looking at who has the heat. I'm looking at who has the heat too. I was like, okay, all right, but it's your
He want to know who he go up against first round.
You already know it's your favorite YouTuber. Me,
you're going against Supreme Brooklyn.
For real?
At least that's what it looked like. I'm looking at IG.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Mickey Kicks or somebody, but like I can't hear what they're saying, so I don't really know how breaking down.
Hold on. So they doing it live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh shit.
We're gonna pull up.
Oh shit.
We're gonna pull up. Booyah. We're gonna pull up. This is what we do.
Did I tell you my 2 Hardens came today or yesterday?
Oh, hold on, y'all.
That's so embarrassing.
Let me do this.
Double Hardens for no reason.
Nice. Man, everything is the same. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all
that. No, this
got here.
No, that's not it, bro.
Reaper, you got it?
What's going on?
It's not it, bro.
Yeah, that's 313 page. You want to go to the actual?
There go season 5 parents. That's it.
Yep. Kit Cloud Kicks versus
me and you. Your cousin too. And we lost PM.
I get you probably in the background.
That's why I'm starting to feel better. Damn, giving me motions. Damn camera shaking all puke all over my carpet.
Versus Solo.
So y'all can hear it, right?
All right.
So OG Sneaks, you versus No.
It's like automated through a computer system or something.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
That's from don't you know him, McFly?
Yeah, I know. 704 representative. That's Goat's referral.
It's Goat's referral.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Be the homie though. I rock with those.
King 23.
We got 8.
What's going on, King 23? What's going on, BX? All right.
Tell him we on the live stream.
He coming for you, 313.
Oh, don't play. I got on my Jones Kicks tie-dye sweatshirt, okay? Okay. I'm gonna need you to chill on my tie-dye, okay? That's what I'm doing.
Shout out to the Joneses.
Right. BX just a natural born hater.
Look at Dre, they say he's scared. He's full of crap talking about something. He's scared to battle.
I wish I had a homemade cook right about now.
Tell you.
I had that. Okay. Great grandma made it.
So y'all already know what we gonna do. We're gonna go live. The first battle is September 12th.
September 12th. Mark your calendars.
Yeah. You see me? I got my pen and paper. You know, when you get up in age, like, man, I gotta write stuff down.
And I'm letting y'all know right now, if any of you motherfuckers cancel and we have to find somebody to replace you, you are automatically banned. Ban. It's hard work around here. So don't be chicken shit now, because you know who you're going up against. I ain't playing, you're laughing. I'm not playing. I'm just figuring it out, because I'm calling out whoever cancels.
I need a pen to shake so I can feel included.
Oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. It's that mama shit. Like,
all right.
They must have already did it then.
So what time on the 12th will be the same time?
8:30.
8:30. So we go 8
Eastern Standard. BX gonna be busy that day. I guess it's a good thing you ain't battling and I ain't gotta whoop that out.
Yeah.
Hot dog said he's gonna be a guest panelist on He said he about to back out. He's bad. All right. So if you guys want to start filling out your brackets early, submit it to the Who Has the Heat channel. And there is PM. The brackets are as follows. You got One Handsome B versus Mickey Kicks. Sneaker Lady 88 versus Luke Kane. 10.5 versus CJ the Sneaker Fiend. Supreme Brooklyn versus the Sneaker Connoisseur. Me and my Kicks versus Four of Johns. Skip Goes Hard versus Sir Knight. Get Cloud Kick versus Soul Love. And OG Sneakers versus No. All right, so we all good. Dre said he want to be a guest. We got everybody lining up for guests, judges.
They want to do everything, don't
it? Hey, drop that baby on it.
Yeah, a great season.
We got babies on deck.
Yes, who's gonna bust the bracket this year? Yep. Who's y'all odds on favorite? Who's gonna be the bracket buster? We got all that good stuff.
Me and my Kicks, you gonna be the bracket buster.
I mean, I thought it was a favorite, but it's cool.
Nah, he's a favorite, yeah.
Well, you got to represent.
You know?
So as we work to build this channel,
I'll make sure that
so we're gonna see how fast we can build up, do some other things. What else? What else we got going on? We got the Who Has the Heat page. We got the Who Has the Heat IG. We have the Who Has the Heat email. If y'all don't want to put it on the IG, you can actually put it in the email. I got to put that in the description. It should be in the description box on the YouTube page. Everybody said they got to do some research. Yes. So perfect bracket this time. We up in the ante. It's gonna be $100 for perfect bracket, right? $100 if you just all out win.
Oh, we gotta do that.
$50, right? To the winner and to the winner of season 5, you'd be $300. And shout out to all of the previous champions. The overall champion for season 1 through 4 was Top Dog 8. GQ said he's back for season 6. He already made he threw his hat in the ring. Now we never go to New Rules at BX. That'll be next week. New rules and voting system.
That's next week.
Yeah, that's next week. We just making sure everybody can find us now. And all that good stuff. Thank y'all for smashing that like button. And let me stop talking. You got anything to say, Phil?
No, I'm just ready to get in the house.
Phil on the grind. we got Mr. Ethics up there to my immediate. I guess it's like this, right to my left.
Yes.
Yeah, man. All the wrong ethics, all the wrong morals and values. We up there.
Oh Lord.
Straight up. I'm excited.
BX said he only doing security.
All right, man. We did. When you get tired of practicing, let us know, BX.
Me and my kids say you out selling Reggie, Phil.
No, Reggie, all over here.
Pink rib.
You need him a Swisher Sweet.
Why you in that trolling? You gotta do a question.
Be prepared next week. I don't know if we're gonna do the same time. We're gonna try to post on every day this week so we can keep everybody notified of what's going on for us. Rule changes. Like Sis said, nobody counseling. If anything, if you gotta make a change of date, please let us know ahead of time. We try to be flexible, but flexibility only goes so far. So don't hurt it too hard.
Here we go.
My
Kicks. You gotta be ready for the questions. You
picking up
know,
those season supply Crown Royal. So who's gonna be this year or this season's hashtag? Right, last season what we had, blue, we had Courtgate, we had a lot of different stuff.
Do we have any of the seasons up on this channel yet?
No, not yet. It's in the works. The Crown Royal 13s in the store. We got all of them. Okay, so everybody know who they battling. We all good.
If they ain't, they is not.
Right. Yeah, me and my kid. Yeah, we're gonna migrate them over here. It's gonna be slowly but surely. We'll migrate them to this channel.
Well, who got that scary ass though?
I'll upload it on my channel, and then I'll put season 4 in one little playlist.
A kid just walked in somebody else.
Don't drink and battle. Good idea.
Please do.
Some good advice right there.
Please drink and battle.
Because we will be drinking and voting.
Yes,
I'm going to be drinking and giving commentary.
Is we getting sponsored by Crown Royal this season too?
Somebody getting destructive over here. My bad.
I don't know. We'll see. Crown Royal. It could be anything. Who knows? So immediately, well, I ain't gonna say immediately, but sometime today after this, we will be putting the parents so y'all can go ahead and start putting in your stuff.
Get them brackets together.
Yep, get them brackets.
All right.
Get them brackets.
So
Coffee said he ready.
Yeah, my kicks. Now that you got it, you ready. You know who you got. So
Coffee been battling, man. He battle tested.
I mean, I can't ban anything new. You feel me? It all depends on the question. It's like if they ask me some stuff that's gonna fly my way, I'm gonna make sure I hit them with the hardest shoe. You feel me? Like
I just say, even though you have to get up and you gotta float to go, grab a new shoe. I think you should have a pool, right? Like off to the side, and just this pool is just bona fide shock value heat. Just have it to the side.
It to me, in my opinion, it's not necessarily about that. It's about you got to start thinking about the type of questions that's going to be coming at you.
Exactly.
And this is from what I realized when I did my sneaker battle. It's about the question. It's always been about the question, but have something that may be universal to questions. So me and my kicks, one thing I can say is you've always came with some damn good questions. You know what I'm saying? When it came to other people when we was doing the sneaker battles and stuff like that. So you got to think outside that box. You get what I'm saying? Because being the fact that you're going to be doing the battling now, some questions going to be crazy as hell coming at you. So just as long as you keep that type of mind frame, you'll be all right. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Also, before you go pull your shoe, make them clarify. Because sometimes they'll leave. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes they won't be clear about some shit. And then later on, so make before you step off camera and they try to use everything you do after that against you, just make sure they clarify now which, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to make them double, put it out there. So
So
the skill blue.
Yeah. Exactly.
You mean light blue, or you mean the whole shoe blue? You know what I'm saying? Because they be trying to
make them clarify.
You know what I'm saying?
Because then it'll go too far and they'll be roasting you, talking about, oh, no, we said, nah, man. Just make sure they clear.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hopefully we don't get a Monday midsole situation, which they say, what shoe you camped out for, and you can pull the whole pack against my one shoe.
Yeah.
Hey, when's your battle on that one? When's your next battle on that one?
It was supposed to be on the 11th, actually.
So it's coming up pretty soon then.
No, they had to delay it back 2 weeks for something. So I guess something happened because they had to delay it 2 weeks because the way it was set up, I was gonna battle on the 11th, but they had to postpone everything 2 weeks. So I'm guessing the 25th now. So
okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be knee deep, and who has the heat? Before they come back with that one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of battling going on. So
All right. You got it, bro. We got you.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
I need to do me a bracket so I can get that $100.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I guess we gotta make our own bracket or something, but I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I don't know none of these people on here, but we're gonna figure them out. Ain't number two people that I know. Yeah, that's why I said 2 people. You and Lil Kane.
Skip go hard.
Oh, Skip is in there?
Yeah.
And OG Kicks.
OG?
OG's in it too?
I
OG
see that.
Kicks.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
No, OG Snickers is in there.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's 2 different people.
Yeah, that's different dude.
Yeah,
no,
so
I think I know him too though.
Me and
I know
my
OG
kid,
Snickers too though.
Hold on,
Yo,
dang, what's his name? It was another big heavy hitter that was in here, but he dropped out, I guess. With the Retro Whiz Kid, yeah.
Yeah, he was in. You're right.
He dropped out. God damn him.
all right, well, that's 3 people.
This kid got some shit too. He got that.
Yeah, you do. I was about to say you don't want that smoke, but did I? On second thought, I don't know. Me and my kids got heat, man. I guess.
Me and my kid, he be low key having heat. You know what I'm saying?
He don't show it all.
Yeah,
he don't show it all. But I know for a fact Retro got heat.
He ain't got nothing, man.
You a liar, bro.
Light
You a liar, man.
Light flex.
I don't believe him.
Right. So what size you me and my kid?
It depends on the shoe, but I'm mainly like an 11 and a half. But yeah, man.
Hey, I'm like Rupa. I wear 12.
Man, I need that 12. I go 12, 12, 13. I squeeze 11 and a half, but really want to
it depends on like.
It's the pair fire.
Well, I know I ain't really want to bring it up on YouTube because I know it was like a legal situation. Like I know like a while back, like they the Boys in Blue hit you up bad. Have you ever recovered from that?
Oh shit, yeah, I'm talking out papers. Oh no, we talk about everything. I'm out papers. I did all
Okay, yeah, because I know they popped you off.
Yeah, they put me on papers for 3 years. I played out too. But I did like after a year and a half, I got off early and shit, got my shit. My gym practice with hell and shit, so that's why I could done and shit again. Yeah, I'm good to go now. Shit, I'm ripping on good.
Yeah, that was definitely.
But I had nothing for sale. I repeat, I had nothing for sale. Some of that
Remember, I told you I went back and watched your old videos, and I saw that. I was like, "Oh, that fucked up."
Oh yeah, they took everything out of that mother. They took the real, the fake shit. They took anything else in between too. Like fuck, man, we want it all. I'm talking about guns, jewelry, dope, man, shoes, all kind of shit.
And one thing about them people, them alphabets coming, ain't no stopping.
Oh yeah, and that what they really want money too. They was like, look, okay, we get people, we get shit back, man. We just keep all this shit. I'm like, all right, we need to fuck out here. Fuck that. That shit fight. Let me y'all give me free. Give me free.
Right. All right. Well, once again, man, I definitely appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody pulling up in the chat. Appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, rocking with me, that we do this every week, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta go and get up out of here. I know we didn't went way past the time according to me and my kicks.
Shit, we all yawning. We all,
I ain't yawning. I'm ready to go eat something. I'm hungry.
We too old to be sitting in one spot for 3 hours. So my mama, we need to. We're too old for that.
Hey, man. That's circulation,
Facts.
man.
Facts. Yeah,
Shit.
big facts. But until next week, man, you know what I'm saying? Rupa, you invited anytime, man. Anytime you want to jump in, I always put the link in the chat. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this is like a little reminder because I ain't gonna even lie, man. I just drop videos. I don't even be on YouTube. I get a little reminder. He look on IG, what up, and then shit. I pull up anytime.
For sure. We
definitely. I
definitely.
just don't be knowing.
You know what? And I forgot to get into your last couple of videos. That we'll say that for the next time. My boy said he's slinging it on issue.
Oh yeah, it's obvious not sure.
That boy said it ain't for the free. The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Not to be told.
Just know that. Just know that. I seen that the other day. I was like, oh, this has got interesting.
But the first time I thought everybody had knew because I had been, like I said, me and my girl had been on live before. I had been told everybody. I've been talking for years. And I'm like, there was some people I suppose was exposing me. I'm like, I already put out to everybody I already knew.
Right.
Hey, I didn't know anything about it until you made that.
Hey, real shit. Sometimes I think people just like to put that at the front of their video so it look like they're doing something.
Yeah,
You know,
I
expose. You know, you put that on the front of something, it look like more big.
Yeah,
You know?
clickbait.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is what it is, but I feel like Rupa, yeah, that's that man issue. You can't let that man.
I'm like, shit, my mama know, like, you gotta give a fuck about the motherfucker on YouTube, no shit.
That boy. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. We finna get up out here. Hey, Supa, your link is off in the description. If y'all want to get on this channel, I suggest you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we sub up to everybody's channel. Anybody that's in the chat, same thing. You know, sub up to their channels. I'm trying to put everybody's link into everything. You know what I'm saying? This is about networking, and we just gonna keep it a band over here where I'm at. You rock with it, you rock with it. If you don't, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Great time. I appreciate y'all having me over here one more game.
All right.
Yep.
Already. So, as my man always say, let's get it.